Here we go.
Should you just say it out loud?
Yep, said it out loud. Boom, 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 boom. What is going on with my life today? Welcome to look at the state. I'm filthy. Haven't brushed my teeth. Haven't shaved. I've got a headache. Rock and roll. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Good evening. It's the late night alternative. It is
Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's trying to get down.
Let's get the phone lines. We got the David Turner's and the computer game show Posse are coming on later on today. Someone, I know who that is. They left a voice message. That's the person who's been pushing the dirt on John Gaunt. Okay, got some great dirt. Also got some great merch for you guys. Look at this now. This is the master copy. I'm going to show you. I'm going to post you. Here's the link. Look at this. This is the link. This is the link for something very, very exciting that you guys, the first bit of merch up on the new ianandcatherine.com. It's the first bit of merch. It's this. It's this.
It's the cursed show, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, this is the master copy. How do I know? Because I've labelled it the wrong way. It opens that way. It should, of course, open that way. So this is the master copy. Ian, Lee and Catherine Boyle, Rabbit Hole Brighton, 9/11. 19, but it's the British 9/11. Bootleg number 1 is going to be a whole series of bootlegs. This is it. This is the cassette. It's going to open. This will open. This is the master one. I have to do it twice because the first one came out bloody awful, and I think I had to clean the heads. That tape recorder hasn't recorded anything for 20 years.
Well, it's also because it's Satan's own show.
So this is happening. So we're doing them in batches of 10, right? Because it takes ages. There are 6 left in batch number 1. 6 left in batch number 1, and we have to be done every single time by hand. This is it. All right, this is it. And the case, if you can see, the cases are going to be cracked when they come. This is going to be a proper cassette. The cases are going to have little cracks in it. It's all going to be. If they get cracked in the post, we're covered.
I think so. We're meant to do it. Yeah.
So this is happening. This is happening. It is like the Ring. Hello, Patty. Clean that leg, baby. This is it. This is this. We've been talking about this. They are being.
It's really noisy.
It's a noisy cassette. There we go. It's happening. It's the show from Brighton where it all kicked off. It did, and then we went and sat in the car. We cried a little bit, and we came back. Nearly went home. This will not be available to stream or on compact disc or anything else. It's only on cassettes. We're doing it in batches of 10. 40% of the first batch have gone, and that means I've got to do 10 tapes. I have to listen to it. Actually, have to listen to bits of it to make sure it's all right because the first one was crap. But this is happening. How much does it cost? This is £20 because each cassette takes frickin' ages. I have to sit there and do it in real time. These proper bootlegs. Proper. This is bootleg number 1. It's going to be a whole series of bootlegs. This is bootleg number 1. But, it will be disturbing to whoever listens to it. Will there be any Spectrum games on the end? No, but there are actually, on side 1, there's a little bit of room and there's a couple of little bonuses on there. Oh, really? There's a couple. What am I stuck on? Why is this pulling? Weirdly. Oh, because this has come down. That's why. Knew it felt weird. There are a couple of little bonuses on side 1, guys. Side 1. I cut my hand quite badly tonight. He has. I was there to witness it. Oh, there was a cut there as well. I didn't know there was a cut there. There was a cut there, and there's flapping skin there. So I'm having. That's the way it happens. That's life. That's life, guys. Welcome to the show. It's a Friday night show. It's the last month of just us being on Twitch. It's the last month.
Strung out on heroin.
There we go. That's one
We're
of the
all in
things.
Brighton, James. We're all in Brighton.
What's happening?
You also interested?
That's the Brighton show.
Stop it.
That's the Brighton show. Flipping heck. That was the Brighton show.
See, it's got a life of its own. It wants to procreate.
Oh, yeah.
It wants you to hear it.
That is it. That is it. It's worth it. We sing Republica in front of Saffron from Republica.
We came out all guns blazing. We had no idea what the evening held in store.
And he says, I need to see the end of that Come Dine With Me. It's on YouTube, baby. I think it's on my YouTube. Let's have a little look at what Ian Lee, come down with me. There we go. It's on. You've got to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, because that's going to be an important part of that. Wow, this is annoying. This is annoying. If you're listening to the podcast, you think, I want that cassette. I really want that cassette. IanandCatherine.com. IAIN and Catherine with a K.com. Go and have a little look-see at the store. And all of Scott's stuff should be on there, but it's not for some reason. There's been a glitch in the Matrix. So it should be, but it's not there. This is the Late Night Alternative. It's the only phone-in show on Twitch, and we're feeling...
And it's a limited edition, because we've got a month of this left.
Here's an anonymous phone call. This could be racist. Hello, caller.
Hello, Catherine's on time tonight.
Why don't you fuck off?
I've bought an alarm clock. I'm going to send it in the
Why
PO
don't you
box.
fuck off, you little prick?
Instead of calling
in with your anonymous withheld number and being sarky and snarky, why don't you get there? Say that again. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We heard it. There we go. Thought I was going to join in on the joke and then realised I couldn't. I'm going to call in with my anonymous phone number. Sorry for the swears, but I'm going to call in and hide my phone number, and I'm going to score some points. No, you're not. You're going to look like a sad, sad little lonely boy. But thanks for trying.
As the song says, if you cross her, then you cross me. If you cross that, etc. Don't try and get in between us, because we can say what we want to each other, but you can't.
Ricardo, thank you. Rick, thank you. He thought I was going to be on his side.
Also, it's not true.
Thought we were mates.
The point he's raised is about me getting here first thing in the morning, but we have an arrangement whereby I drop my kids off at school and then I get here as quick as I can.
Little boy thought I would join in with his joke.
What?
But I didn't. I called him out for being a sad bloke. Mm-hmm. Well done on your Radio 4 interview. Thought it was interesting and funny at the end when Ian asked for a job. This is the thing. A lot of people said, I was really funny when you did that. It wasn't a joke. It was not a joke. It was genuinely me asking that guy for a job, and he didn't come back.
I find it staggering that so many people think that we're choosing to go this way because of some sort of bravery, bravado, confidence, courage. No, we have absolutely no other choice.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm going to write down, I have to write down now that this podcast is NSFW. Contains swears early on. Podcast, yeah, that's right. If you sign up to the Patreon, you get the full audio. Probably to be tomorrow morning. Now, I do have some sad news. We were on 579. We're now on 578. Someone has disappeared. Someone has dropped off of the Patreon subscription train.
We just don't seem to be able to get out of the 70s.
No, I have my thoughts, I have my feelings, I have my beans. But before that, you talk to the boys and girls, because I need to get some tape to make this thing stick, because it's going to get on my nerves.
Okay, so today I had one of those days where I should have had the whole day to myself and I should have been able to chill out, but it got taken up with people not doing what they're supposed to do. So waiting in for a delivery. They came at the very, very end, almost the beginning of the next delivery window. And then, because my daughter has been given a phone and dropped it straight away on some tiles, I know, our idiotic fault giving a kid a phone, I went and took it to get fixed. And when I got to the fixing shop, there was a sign that said, gone for my lunch, back at 1. It was 1:10. I waited till 1:30. Then he looked at it and went, oh, I can't fix that. So I was going to do some work when I got home, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna. I'm just going to sit here and do nothing, because I should have been doing that all day. Up yours, the man. And that's the end of my story about today.
What's your thoughts on James Whale on Talk Radio? I don't have any thoughts on it.
Oh, we've got an anonymous call.
Oh.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
Yes? 3, 2, 1.
You know what?
Goodbye.
A bottler. Oh dear.
So we did Radio 4, the media show, and you know, it went kind of as I expected. It was nice to see Dashi. We used to work with her years ago, and that was lovely that she was. I didn't know she was presenting it, so that was a thrill and a surprise. But it was pointless. We didn't get any extra subs as we knew, and it just felt a little. Hey, look at these mavericks out on their own. No, look at these two parents trying to feed their kids. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
And the asking, for those who missed it, there was a guy from Bauer Media that owns every radio station in the world, except for the ones owned by Globotech. And at the end, a cassette is ordered. Thank you, JKRXR. 5 left of this. To get, I asked him for a job, and it wasn't a joke. It was genuine. Give us a job. We've got awards.
Because
give us a job.
That question. Oh, could you ever imagine going back to radio? Yes.
If someone phoned me up and said, "Would you like to come back to radio?" He's anonymous. Yeah. What do you want?
What's that?
Coming over the hill. It's a block.
It's a bell end. Is it a bell end? Mark says, sorry for having to make you change it back to 579. Don't apologise for that. That's great news. That is great news. Thank you.
I just want to get out of the 70s. It's depressing the crap out of me. Is it you?
It's not just that's depressing the crap out of me. No more anonymous phone numbers this evening. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you would be very welcome indeed. It's kind of a laid-back show tonight, both a little bit. I've got a really bad headache, and I feel a little bit nauseous. Whoa, we've only got one of these tapes left of the first tranche. Once we get these sent out, so probably Monday or probably Tuesday, another 10 will go up. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you.
Else. Thank you.
They will. That's completely taken me by surprise. That's brilliant. Thank you. I will get these copied over the weekend. Then I will spend the weekend like I did as a teenager, tape to taping, and then I will get them posted out probably Monday, and then we'll put another 10 up. Thank you. There'll be more merch coming up very, very soon. Now I know how to access the website. Look at that. That's a thing of great beauty. That is a thing of great beauty, a cassette. All because we poo-pooed Luke Haynes doing cassettes. And then my little Gonch brain went, hang on a minute. I looked at the website and went, hang on a minute. Not high-speed dubbing, Dave. I did the first one and it sounded bloody awful. The heads needed cleaning. So I've cleaned the heads, no high-speed, no doubly, not putting any doubly on it. It's as is, and it sounds like a cassette. It sounds like a cassette. Jenna says, disappointed they referred to Catherine as your producer and not co-host. Now, I had a chat with them about this afterwards because it was filmed. It was on Zoom. And the guy from Bauer, there was no one there that could work the microphone. It's because they've sacked everybody off that knows how to do their job. Thank you, Cherry Peapot, for upgrading your Patreon. And it was being used for the news channel. So you might, if you watch the news channel, you might see it on the news channel later on. Let me switch my phone off, sorry. And I did say, one thing, if you caption it, Catherine is... What? I'm going to have a little look at something. That's exciting. Catherine is... she's not the producer of this. We don't really have a producer. She's the presenter and I'm the presenter. And someone got back and said, I'm really sorry. It did say in the script producer presenter, and then it got kind of dropped as it was ending. Really sorry. If it goes out on the news channel, we will change that. So
it's all good, but it kind of all compounded, didn't it? I felt small and despondent when we finished that.
We both came away going, shit.
It felt a little bit like, if you go and meet your parents' friends and you've not seen them for a while and they say, so, I hear you're working on the internet now. That sounds fun. That's what it felt like. And that's no shade to Dashi because, she's a nice person and she does her job well. But, we're worried about it. My feeling is I don't really want to talk to anyone about it now until we've actually done it.
Lord of the Pies, thank you. £50 Donaziano. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who donated on my birthday and everyone who bought presents. We've got some packages behind us that we're going to open in a bit. Thank you. That's very, very, very kind of you. But the interview went how I expected the interview to go. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. But it just came away... I just came away thinking, we're screwed. And it just sent me on a little bit of a downer. But tonight's show is not going to be a downer. Tonight's show is going to be an upper. It's going to be an upper!
Right, upper.
I might have to throw this T-shirt away.
Why?
It's got holes in it and it's really faded now. I might have to, this is one of my favourite, my Land Ho, my Stephen Page Land Ho.
Have you got like a little hole here? Right, I put a T-shirt on this morning and had a little hole here, and I've always thought it's from like bras. But obviously you're not washing bras.
No, it's from Cats. This is from Cats. I think it's from Cats. So I might have to get rid of them. Look, I mean, just look, it looks faded and stuff. So I'm going to get rid of my... But I'm enjoying I threw away a couple of Monkeys T-shirts the other day because they had like crust under the arms. You get that crust?
No.
Sign it, sell it as merch. Sell Stephen Page's T-shirt as our merch. That is genius. That is actual genius.
Wow.
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, at one point earlier on today, in this house, because of this cassette, there was a snake on the loose.
What the hell? You didn't tell me that.
Well, because the snake is no longer on the loose, but you know where the snake house is on top of the cassette player, and I was trying to do one thing, and I knocked over the snake house, and the snake was gone at one point. The snake was gone at one point. It's back now, and that's cool, but it was a little bit concerning for a while.
Now, is this where we've got to see where Jenna is amongst those toys?
Oh,
yes, spot Jenna. Yeah,
she's under. She's Olaf. She's Olaf. Hey Jim, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I did commit the cardinal sin.
Oh, what have you done?
I raided you when you weren't live yet.
Oh, did you do it in the first hour, the B movie?
Well, it was 2 minutes past 8, but I made the mistake of not checking whether you'd actually started.
Oh, we were a little bit, yeah. Well, well, thank you for the raid. It's appreciated. We were watching Alan Partridge, if I'm completely honest.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm trying to.
This was the episode 5. This wasn't the latest one. This was the one before. So we were not quite there yet, but we were watching that. So we were a little bit late, and whose child is that in the background?
They're playing outside.
Bloody kids!
Oh,
bloody kids!
I can give you I won't show you the kids, but I could swap the camera so you can see the oak tree outside if you want.
I suppose so.
Not bothered.
No, I'm not bothered.
I'm gonna come.
Okay. By the way, the cassette tranche 1 has sold out.
that's
10 of these bad boys. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will get making over the weekend. And the covers, that's the cover. It's just going to be like a proper bootleg like you'd get at a record fair. That's going to be it. And
I did notice the one on Twitter had got the crack already. So
yeah. This is the cassette cases always had cracks in. Even I remember buying them in. Very rarely did I buy albums on cassettes, but occasionally I would, and it would always have the crack in. It's going to have the cracks in, but yours will be the right way round. It will be that way round as they're meant to be. But they will get made this weekend. They will get sent out on Monday. Thank you.
Awesome.
Anything else?
I just wanted to say the birthday Call of Duty the night before was amazing. I'd encourage anybody to go back and watch the video.
It was fun. It's up on YouTube. There's going to be. Well, I'm around this weekend, Jim. I'm seeing my mum tomorrow morning, and I'm doing the radio show on Twitch FM, TLNA FM on Sunday night. Apart from that, I'm free, baby.
Awesome. Well, I might raid you Sunday as well then, because I'm streaming Sunday evenings.
All right, nice one, man. Thank you. All right, well, have a lovely show. Enjoy the show. The show is dedicated to you, brother. It's dedicated to you. Please don't make each batch a different colour, as I don't want to end up getting them all. The colour, right? The colour. It will depend. We've got loads of different cassettes. Someone very kindly sent us a load of new blank cassettes, so they will be whatever. This one is the Memorex, which is not this is the master tape, but the Memorex were not my favourite. TDKs were my favourite.
And I'm going to decorate some of them.
Okie dokie, this is great. May not be this batch that get decorated. Morrissey sold other bands' LPs signed by him for £300 on his last tour. Did you see that? He was selling other albums on his merch stand signed by him.
Are they like his curated albums, the albums that he likes? Is that what the idea is supposed
I don't
to
know.
be?
It's just records.
Outrageous.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. They've sold out. Thank you very much indeed. We will get more up. And all I can say is, please don't actually listen to it. It works on the same principle as The Ring, and it will be thoroughly unhealthy.
Once
you will
that
probably
stuff,
die.
Once that stuff is in your head, it will never be out.
0203 286 6370. Do you remember when that bloke called in and had a go at you and thought I was going to be on his side until I called him out and then he swore at me? That was funny. That, for me, is funny.
Why are people like that?
I don't know. He's calling in again right now.
Oh, I know why. Because it's wine time.
Aha! He's calling in. No anonymous calls, guys. If you wanna call in, you gotta show us your phone number. That's all you got to do. There we go.
We don't mind you coming on being cheeky, but
be a bit cheeky.
But tell us what your phone number is.
Be a little bit cheeky. I don't really have anything for the show this evening. I don't. What? Let me see what's happened. We were on Wednesday, which is my birthday. Mm-hmm. Oh, should we open the birthday presents? I think some of these are birthday presents. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right, we got a postcard from Jackie. Would you like to read the postcard from Jackie?
I would love to.
Thank you, everybody.
It's a postcard of...
You want to write to the show? If you're listening, this is the address, TLNA, PO Box 1181, Aylesbury, HP 22 9TE. 1181, Aylesbury, HP 22 9EE. We just missed a phone call as well.
This is a postcard of Clacton-on-Sea. For some reason, there is a cross there in the sea. We'll find out why in a minute.
Should it not be Clacton-upon-Sea? Dredge, what do you think? Should it be Clacton-upon-Sea or Clacton-on-Sea?
Clacton really, really near sea, certainly.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, because it's not a floating town, is it?
That looks nice, actually.
It does. It looks 90s as well.
Magic.
Is
the Discord
nice in the 90s? Nice in the 90s.
Bagsy says, is the Discord for Patreons only? No, it's not. It's for everyone. And I'm going to get you, while Dredge is talking, I'm going to get you the link for Discord, and I'm going to invite you and everybody in. Dredge, speakez-vous, s'il vous plaît, monsieur et madames.
Bonjour tout le monde et aussi beaucoup.
Okie dokie, me like it.
Continue.
I can't. So I'm getting a bit obsessed with the New Monkeys. Right?
Oh, God. Okay. This is, for those who don't know, the New Monkeys in the mid-'80s, there were a lot in America. They did like a lot of new programs where it was old programs with the word new on, and they did it for the Monkeys and the New Monkeys, and it was, it's unwatchable and unlistenable.
Well, you
it's
say
a
that.
Terrible show.
It sounds like Dredge has been watching it.
Oh, I bet he hasn't watched an episode of it.
You're right. I haven't watched an episode.
Thank you. The story itself is fascinating, but
that's what I was interested in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting interested in.
Go on, talk to me, brother.
Well, I just stumbled on this podcast called Totally 80s. You probably hate that because I know you're up to date. You're all very.
I'm a fashionable guy, but I can dig the olden days, mate.
The olden days.
I can dig the olden days.
Yeah.
The 80s were 40 years ago. You know that, right?
God.
Yeah, I know exactly. So. When we were growing up in the 80s, 40 years ago was World War II. It's like you coming to see me at school and going, have you heard of this Vera Lynn? She's amazing.
What are you talking about? You like the Monkeys there in the 60s.
That was 20 years before.
Yeah.
Thank you.
20 years. Thank you.
I'm glad we're doing all this year's maths. The point being?
Oh, right, a point, yeah.
She wants a point all of a sudden. I'm sorry, we got it wrong the last 6 years.
What was interesting was that I was watching this podcast about the 80s. They brought the New Monkeys back to talk about the show.
Yeah, they still hang out and do stuff. Yeah,
which was a terrible idea. I mean, it's like cause the idea behind it was the Monkeys suddenly got really big in the 80s again because they were on MTV.
Yeah,
and so the people behind the scenes thought, we'll do a New Monkeys. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it wasn't. But because it would be like doing, let's have the new Beatles as a TV show and an album. It wouldn't really work, would it?
Yeah.
But the interesting thing to me was that this was in 1987. This show, they're all still really good mates.
Yeah,
they're all really sort of good friends, and I was surprised at that. I mean, it was a sort of a peculiar experience for them. They still got this chemistry there. The program might have been terrible.
I don't know if they may have the chemistry now. They certainly didn't have it in the... I've never been able to watch a full episode.
But I think there should be a new Kids on the Block.
Yeah, we can do that. I can sort that out. When the Monkees were recording their 80s album, Pool It, which is terrible, but I've got a soft spot for, in the next studio... The New Monkees were recording their album.
Oh,
great.
Yeah,
great.
and there's a story about...
Big fight.
No, they didn't. But they didn't talk to each other. And there's a story about one of the New Monkees going to... There was a car show in the 80s, and Mickey Dolenz was there signing stuff. And he joined the queue. And when he got to the queue, he went, "Hey, man, I'm one of the New Monkees." And Mickey said... shit. All right, come and see me during the break. Let's have a chat. And they had a chat, and it was quite frosty. And Mickey said, "Look, I don't hate you. I'm glad you got some work, but the whole concept sucks, and I don't want anything to do with it. Blah 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 blah." I think they've accepted it now, and I think that Mickey Dolenz was doing some karaoke thing, and one of the New Monkees got up and sang with him. I don't know. There has been an attempt by some Monkees fans to bring the New Monkees into monkey fandom, and I'm having nothing to do with that. I'm a traditionalist.
But it would have been much better if it hadn't even been called that. It would have been much better if they'd been called the Haircuts or something, and it was just nothing to do with them. It might have had some sort of success. But obviously, what was interesting was they said they did some sort of publicity tour, the New Monkees, and they said they had death threats in New Jersey. So that was obviously not
one of Nesmith's sons auditioned for it, Jason Nesmith.
But what I found interesting about this podcast was it was presented by this American woman,
yes.
and she was just so enthusiastic, and naturally she had all this energy and enthusiasm, and it seemed really natural, whereas a lot of English podcasters, they can't really do that. They all sound slightly embarrassed
or sarcastic
or just they can't. The American podcasters, they've got this incredible charisma just naturally, and then the English come on and say hello.
I was something to do with when the computer game show people go on. Hello. They like computer games, is it?
I just noticed that a difference in energy. I think it's, if you come from Bolton, you are going to be more downbeat.
He's dissing people from Bolton by Dredge.
Wow.
I think we've seen this before. But I'll show you very briefly the New Monkees. It's so awful.
Oh my God.
And it's unwatchable, really.
And I live with these 4 rock stars in a house you're just never gonna believe.
Oh God.
It's just if you're listening to this, we're watching some terrible mullets and haircuts, and
it's just all very busy, isn't it?
It's all awful. Awful. The worst kind of. We were back to the post, Catherine. This lovely postcard of Eric Clapton on sea.
What I love is that it starts with the words
"Yes!"
capitals, exclamation. You sent me a postcard, so here's one for you. Clacton Beach on a sunny day. I've put an X above my head, so I'm waving to you, sending you warm wishes of positive sunshine. All the best to you. Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, we'll take the warm wishes and the positive sunshine. Before we get to the next bit of post, I've seen a great... You want to see something weird?
Yes, always.
Van Morrison. I'm loving Van, the man at the moment, right? This is great.
Is he full anti-vax?
Oh, he's angry now because he's not allowed. I think it's the health secretary for Northern Ireland. Has banned concerts, right? He's banned concerts, and he is furious about this. So he does. I don't know what this event is, but watch this.
With Rolling Stone magazine, I was dangerous.
Bearing in mind, this is a man who, during the Troubles, never
made one protest song, never spoke about it publicly as far as I'm aware, certainly never did a song, right? But this...
Okay, well, if I can't affect any change in this situation, right, I don't have any power, or my power is very limited to change this situation. Robin Swan has got all the power. He's keeping us in this over 15 months. All I have to say is...
Donuts. Thank you, Buster.
If I don't have any power, my power is extremely limited, if at all. Robin Swan's got all the power, so I'd say... Robin Swan is very dangerous. Robin Swan is very dangerous. Robin Swan is very dangerous. Robin Swan is very dangerous.
Then he sees Ian Paisley Jr. in the crowd.
Robin Swan is very dangerous.
Now, we've got the words, right? Robin Swan is very dangerous. He then invites Ian Paisley...
Sounds like the beginning of a song, like a football
invites Ian Paisley Jr. to come up and do the backing vocals, and then changes the lyrics.
No. Robin Swan is very dangerous. Robin Swan is very dangerous. Come on, Junior, you want to do it with me? Come on. Come on. Robin Swan is very dangerous. Robin Swan is extremely dangerous.
He's changed the lyrics to extremely.
And what's Junior lost there in his pocket?
I think he's lost a bottle of booze, hasn't he? Listen to the cheers and the applause as he walks off, though.
This... No.
He gets into goes, Brown Eyed Girl. No.
Sing is a song, man.
Anyway, this... No. This stops when we say no. Right?
But get ready for the cheers and the applause as he walks off. They hoist him above their heads.
That's when it stops. Thank you, Junior.
It's tepid.
Aquano.
I love that.
Another awkward moment. Have a look at my Twitter feed. I've just retweeted something. Did you see the woman who was holding forth in America talking about how, isn't it strange how now I've had my vaccine, I'm magnetic? Have you heard of these people?
Oh. You were talking. Yes, vaccines do harm people.
Two things. The state of this, but also keep your eye on this woman with the woman directly to this person's right with the blue t-shirt on. And the person behind as well,
Nehru jacket.
the faces.
Never trust anyone who wears a Nero collar outside of 1968.
Although her face is the one we're probably all going to be doing.
Hey, so I just found out something when I was on lunch, and I wanted to show it to you. We were talking about Dr. Tenpenny's testimony about magnetic vaccine crystals. So this is what I found out. So I have a key and a bobby pin here. Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
Yeah, well...
It sticks to my neck, too.
No. The faces.
I got this. Yeah, so if somebody can explain this, that would be great.
I can explain. Yeah, you're holding a bit of metal up to your neck and it's not sticking to you.
Also, the key won't be magnetic because it's brass.
My motto says the only place for that jacket is Moonraker.
Yes.
Any questions?
There was a woman. There was a doctor who got banned on Twitter very recently. A woman, a female doctor. I know not her name.
The nurse.
I don't know. I thought it was a doctor, and she claimed that the vaccine made you travel back in time.
Okay.
Listen, this is serious. The vaccine makes you travel back in time. I'm thinking, if that's true, I'll have 5 of them, please. I will have that vaccine, baby. Thank you for that. Here we go, the wonderful Mr. Ian and Ms. Catherine. Do you want to open that one? That's got to be us. Dr. Naomi Wolf, thank you.
Oh yeah,
I don't know who these people are, but this T-shirt, I'm afraid, is going to go in the bin, Stephen Page. I love it. Look at that. It's embarrassing to wear such an old, faded T-shirt on this stream, guys. I've let you down, and I apologise for that. Let's have a look at the postage.
I'm working on this. It's been very well stuck down.
0203 286 6370. No anonymous phone numbers tonight. Man up and ring us with you. Show us your phone number.
Right, there's 2 things here, and I have no idea whose is whose.
Oh, okay. Is there a letter?
There's a letter.
Here's a letter.
Hello. Hey, lovely people. I wrote this a few weeks ago. I wasn't sure whether to send it or not, hence the delay, but here it is. Thanks for everything. Okay, let's see what we got.
Who is this piece of trash?
The writing is beautiful.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, my word.
It's long.
It's long.
Is there an abbreviated version? Who is it from?
Chaz Miller.
Chaz Miller.
Chaz Miller, trainee midwife Chaz Miller.
Chaz Miller. Well, the whole thing's long. Let's not read the whole thing. We can read the whole thing privately. Let's not read the whole thing on stream. Let's not read the...
Okay, well, let me give you the edited highlights.
Yeah.
Nice things. I feel now is the time to share with you the story of how I fell in love with you both, with TLNA and with the incredible community of absolute nutters you've created.
Okay. We've got all of these wonderful things as well to open as well. Yeah. All of these wonderful things. So thank you.
I was going to say I'm the epitome of comfort Ian stayed for Catherine, but if I'm honest, I actually came for Bare Naked Ladies and stayed for you both.
Bare Naked Ladies.
I have followed Ian for his BNL love many years, and I remember Ed pointing him and his boys out at a gig in the Roundhouse in Camden Town.
Yeah, he did.
This fact is not important, but I just remembered it. Anyway, one night I remember setting my alarm to tune into your show because you were interviewing Ed. I listened to the interview, but also the rest of the show and loved it.
All right.
At that time of the night, I was usually tucked up in bed.
Okay.
And so I shamefully didn't tune in again, and that's the end of
It's a long letter. We can read the whole thing in private, and we will. But it feels like someone sent us a book of poetry and we're reading it. Oh, told ya. Private.
I just wanted to reinforce, hopefully what you already know, that you have a real powerful, tangible effect on normal, real people. The warmth you exude, the welcome you give, it's so incredibly appreciated. Your company when you don't realise it. Your voices heal when you don't even know there are hurts needing them. Your humour, your quick-wittedness, well, Catherine's.
All right, that's enough of that shit. That's enough of that shit.
Whoa.
I don't want to hear that horse shit.
You know you've saved lives. I'm not sure you quite appreciate how many you've saved. Quite possibly mine was one of them.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed.
Chaz, thanks for sticking
Thank you
around.
very much indeed. Let's open these one. I'm going to go for this one. My God, it's $1 million. It feels like Top Trumps. Yes. There we go. Mischievous Cats, Top Trumps. Oh yes, I'm in for some Mischievous Cats. Although I don't need it in Top Trumps. I've flipping got it in 5 cats. So I'm doing my nutting at the moment.
You're going to be well, Gel.
Where is it? Hey.
Cat lights.
Hey, cat lights and cat Top Trumps.
Thank you so
Chaz.
much. That's really kind.
Thank you. This one I believe is for me. I believe this is one from Dogface Dave, who I met today. We went to inspect.
Chaz is in the chat. Thank you very much, Chaz.
We went to inspect his David Bowie statue. He owns David Bowie. Now he said to me today, you won't have this. It's a record, I'm guessing. And he said, yeah, I just thought you'd like it. You haven't got it. I said, oh, that's so kind, man. He said, yeah, I ordered it on Amazon and they sent me 6 instead of 1, so I've just been giving them out to people.
Oh.
Oh, I can't go back. We're stuck on my close-up. Oh my God, we're stuck on my close-up. That's outrageous. How do we get out of here?
I mean, it's...
Oh no, we're stuck on it. There we go. There we go. Now it works. Okay.
Is it because we both had the vaccine?
Could be. Oh, here we go. Elton John, Rarities and B-sides.
Well, not that rare. There's 6 of them floating around that we know of.
I'll have some of that.
Rarities and B-sides.
Come back, baby. Scarecrow, Countryside's Love Affair. Oh, tartan-coloured lady. Oh, she's got tartan on her ass. Skyline pigeon flying so high. I'll have some of that. Thank you, brother. That gets the thumbs up. Thumbs up fun award. Thank you, Dave. That's it's very generous of Amazon. Thank you, mate. And it was lovely to see you. I had a really, I won't for. I know. I love that. My knowledge of Elton John is woefully slim, apart from the fact that I know people that know his kids. Thank you. That was lovely, and it was lovely to see you today. This one's for us, I believe, and then this last one is for me.
Fragile.
Thank you, guys.
Fragile, do not drop fragile, and impossible to open. This may take some time.
Here.
All right.
We're getting in there. Foxy Boy, this is live right now. We are live right now. Here we go. Oh, this is from Viper. Viper, make yourself known.
Hi, guys.
Make yourself known.
Big fan of the show. I've been an avid viewer for the past months and had such great vibes and fun joining along the way.
We've noticed you in the chat.
Really loved the In Bed with Chris Needham and even more the Blackpool Pleasure Beach marathons. Great fun. Huge thanks again, and see you all on the Patreon side. Get that bloody thing moving.
Get that bloody thing
Thank you, Viper.
moving.
He sent.
Let's get the bloody thing going.
Oh my God.
Blackpool Rock.
He sent Blackpool Rock. I haven't had rock in years. He sent bootleg.
What? Look at this, right?
Uh-oh.
On the front and on the back.
Oh no, you dirty boy. Here we go. Matty, here's your picture for the thumbnail. Thank you. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's too small for me, so you'll be wearing that. That's too small for you, so your girls can wear that.
I'll be wearing it anyway.
That's brilliant. Viper, is Viper here? I don't know if Viper's here. I've not seen you tonight. Thank you. And as well as for me. These are great. Thank you, guys.
I'll have that for bed if you're not going to wear it.
What is this? Trivial Pursuit, The Beatles. Oh, baby. Is there a name? Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh. Ha.
Oh, this is from Vix. How do I know it's from Vix? Blobby.
Bloody blobby.
Bloody blobby. A gift note from Vicky Farimond. Oh, she's got a surname.
Mm-hmm.
Have a blobby birthday from Vicky Farimond.
Farimond.
Vicky Farimond. All right, let's have some Beatles trivia.
Do you want me to blow blobby up?
Thank you for that, guys, and we will read that letter in its entirety, and all of these presents will be licked once they're clean. Foxy Boy reminds me of when I sent you a box of adult DVDs to open on LBC. He did.
Did he?
Sent me a load of blueies.
I'm sure you disposed of those without looking at them.
They were a bit tame.
That's why I wanted to get rid of them.
Right. Bloody thing. What is this thing as well of tying things at the back of boxes? This is just a little bit of string, but normally it's like really weird metal. Well, that's not annoying, is it? Blowing that bloody thing up. Right. Oh, there's sellotape on here.
Oh, he's just gone off in my face there.
Blobby's just gone off in my face there. That's the Catherine Boyle.
Oh, blobby.
That's a Catherine Boyle.
That's nice.
Right, here we go. Beatles. Oh, jeez, everything. Now this is wrapped in something. For Christ's sake, I just want questions about the bloody Beatles. Just want questions about the bloody Beatles. That's all. That's all it is. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number. Fun times. Right. Question 1. George. Although there might be the answers. Right.
Where's the answer, George?
Right. Keep asking me Beatles questions until I don't get any right. Until I get one wrong, I think is the thing.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. You're right, Tim. I'm just answering Beatles questions until I get one wrong. So you'll be there waiting for a while.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'll have the Hollies 1970s thing. Go.
We're not giving away bands tonight, mate. The band is locked.
The band story's shut.
It's locked.
Well,
look at the eyes.
No, I'll have them anyway.
You won't.
In that case, I'll use my vaccine time travel, go back to next Friday, and I'll have them then. How about that?
No, you can't have the Hollies. Also, how dare you send us a tweet saying, I'll have the Hollies? How dare you?
How do you know it was me?
Said your name on it. And it was from you.
No. Anyway, I'm.
Shut up.
I'm missing you on a Thursday night. You know, I'm missing you on most nights.
We haven't done Thursday nights. We haven't done Thursday nights for about 8 months.
I know, but if you can go back to doing nights as well
next
as mornings, that'd
Thursday,
be good.
I'm going to be doing a stream next Thursday night. It's a promotional stream for a brand new computer game that if 80 of you download, we get $1,000 between us. You download it for free, and you got to play the first 10 minutes. We get $1,000 between us. It's still going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm going to make it funny. We're going to have a laugh. We might take some phone calls. So I'm on Thursday.
You're welcome.
It will be on Twitch platform.
No, the game.
I don't know. Computers or something.
How are we going to play it if we don't know what platforms?
Goodbye.
He's a problems man, isn't he? Not a solutions man.
He's a prick man.
Great teeth though. Which Beatle wrote the books in his own right?
John Lennon.
The Spaniard in the Works.
Let me just find the name of the game.
Yeah. What Beatles album released in the US in July 1964 claimed to offer fans something new?
I don't know the American albums. I would say Something New, but from the Beatles.
Yeah.
Was that the time? Was that it?
Yeah, someone could be asked with that question. Which city gained worldwide attention as the birthplace of the Beatles?
Liverpool.
According to the Beatles, what is all you need?
Big bottle of drugs with no top on.
But seriously, what is all you need according to the Beatles?
Love.
What's the name of the 1966 anti-war movie in which John appeared?
How I Won the War.
What's the name of the first Beatles movie?
Hard Day's Night.
Which Beatle was primarily raised by his aunt Mimi?
Lennon.
Which US record company turned down the Beatles 4 times before agreeing to release their records?
Capitol Records.
Yeah. Other than John, Paul, George and Ringo, which 2 individuals were members of the Beatles for the longest period of time?
Sorry? Well, Pete Best. And I would say, well, they don't want you to say Jimmy Nicol, they want you to say Stuart Sutcliffe.
That's what they want you to say. According to a 1964 Beatles single, what can't money buy?
Big bottle of drugs with no top on.
That will never not be funny.
I think we get the idea.
These are easy. Which song did Paul write for Cilla Black for her 1968 British television show?
Step inside, love. Right, here we go. What? I can't find the name of this bloody game.
What's the name of the game? That's ABBA.
Where's this game that they want us to plug? Let me see if I can. I can't see anything on here. Let's have a little look, because I don't want any of you to download. You won't download it, Pete. But there we go. Here we go. It's a long chain of. Whatever happened to Lane? Do you remember Lane? Whatever happened to Lane, the wee lad?
Oh yeah.
Solitaire Cash, a classic solitaire game with various game modes by Papaya Gaming. Solitaire Cash. Don't download it. Don't download it until next Thursday, because if we get 80 sign-ups, a sign-up is counted when someone downloads the game and wins at least 2 tournaments. Average time to completion is 10 minutes. They said 10 minutes last time and it was 3. We get $1,500.
Ixnay on the unease, May.
Yes. So that's that. Okay, good. Right, okay.
I think we did the Beatles there, didn't we?
We did the Beatles.
Thoroughly.
That, I got it. That's right. Okie dokie. Where are the dice? Where did the this feels like lots of stuff, which is great. Thanking you very much indeed. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very welcome. That die might fit in there. Catherine.
Yes.
Have you got a badger highlight in your hair there? Time Foxy Boy out, please. Time Foxy Boy.
Why are you being a bellend, Foxy? Ples.
You naughty pornographer. Naughty man.
Is he a pornographer?
Yeah, he's the one. We just talked about it.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Dirty Videos, Foxy Boy.
There we go. FoxyWanker.com. Right. Okay. What you got for us, Boyley? Talk.
Oh, yeah. Cleo rang the old talk radio number once 2 years after it had changed. No hope for making it to Twitch. This is true.
He was ringing it for ages.
He's probably still trying to find us. Will's phoning.
Okie dokie. You talk to Will.
I will. I will.
Thank you for all those lovely, lovely gifts and stuff. It's very, very kind.
Will.
All of them appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, I've got this weird effect on. I don't know.
It's nice. It looks mysterious.
Yeah. It's like they all have that when they go on the news. They've got everything blurred out behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to plug myself, but I want to tell you that I'm gonna hopefully try and do my first stream tomorrow.
Here we go. This is an exciting moment in streaming video gaming history. Streaming history.
It won't be games. Sorry.
What are you planning? What are you planning?
It will mostly be like just chatting, and then I was thinking, because I've never used anything like this before. I've been playing with the Twitch studio all afternoon and setting up some very basic overlays and stuff. But I was thinking I'd maybe do some drawing, and if people suggested things for me to draw, I could draw them. Not like, just quickly.
So it's speed rather than skill, just to clarify.
Oh, yeah, quantity.
Love it. I'm the same when it comes to making love. So it's great to know, and it's great to get that out in advance. I always tell the person I'm making love with. It's modern, not to.
That's
what we're going to get.
To give them that disclaimer.
You curb their enthusiasm.
Yeah. Let's just set realistic expectations.
Put the kettle on now. It'll be ready.
Yeah. Yes.
It'll still be hot.
That's all right. You can have a cup of tea as soon as you finish.
Nice cup of tea and a slice of cake.
Speaking of cups of tea, my youngest's obsession with taking a cup of tea to school.
She's 9. She's 9 or 10. 9, isn't she?
9. She said what was it 3 days ago? She said to me, "I've got a request for the morning." I said, "Yes. What can I do for you?" She said, "Can you put me a cup of tea in a travel cup?" Okay. Why? So I can sip it on the way to school. She's 9, so she's walking to school with this big old bag swinging and her travel cup. But I get that I've got the timings just right so that the temperature is not so hot, so she can glug it, so she's not still got hot tea by the time she gets there, because there's nothing worse, and the teachers will not stand for it. So no, she's enjoying it. 3 days in, I think it's a habit.
2 questions for you, Will. One from John. Could you draw a kangaroo jumping into a giant jam jar? I'll leave that up to you.
I can if someone asks me to tomorrow.
Okay. And Brown Eyes Dolly says, can we have the details of Will's channel, please?
Oh, yeah, it's that Will Wilson. But
there you go. Will is going to talk in the chat in a bit, and you click on it.
If someone wants to shout me out or something, I'll just say something. I've just put hi.
All right. There we go. If you click on that. There we go. Matty has put it in the chat. It's there. It's happening. It's live.
To be.
It's live. All right, Will. Best of luck with that.
It's about 5 o'clock. I'm thinking tomorrow. Hopefully.
Okie dokie. Have fun, and we wish you the very, very best of luck. We wish you the best of luck.
Right.
Tutty bye. More and more people are streaming, guys.
Do you remember where you were when Will Wilson said they were going to do their first stream? Won't answer our calls anymore. Too massive.
More people. Look at the state of me. I look terrible. This t-shirt's going. I'm sorry. Listen, this is Stephen. What's his last?
Page.
That's the fella. Stephen Page, mate. I've had this t-shirt for a long time, so please don't think this is shoddy. I've had this t-shirt for well over a year. Beginning of lockdown 1, I got this t-shirt, and it is worn out because I've worn it a lot. If you buy his t-shirts from the UK now, they're made by Mr. Scott Balcony.
Is that so?
Who'd have thought it? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you can call in about anything you want. I feel... We're talking about. So Wednesday was birthday.
Yeah.
That was fun. Catherine cooked me a very, very nice lunch. Got me some great presents, including a Kindle. Got a Kindle. Turns out you can't in the UK download. You can't get library books on a Kindle, but you can on every other e-reader pieces of trash. But it's a Kindle Oasis. Thank you very much indeed. So. What is this? Okay, bye, Earth is flat. Thank you very much indeed. You're blocked.
Why are you being like this?
Why are you being like
Have
this?
a little word with
I
yourself.
wish you the best of luck, but goodbye. Can you not use Surfshark? Surfshark doesn't work on that. No, because Kindle. I don't really. Anyway, so you can't get library books, but it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So thank you for that. And then, here comes Alistair. I've got to play some adverts, by the way, so please don't think I'm doing it to censor Alistair. I'm not. Hello. Whoa. Somebody had a haircut. His name is Alistair. You've been bold and gone bold.
Evening.
See, good evening, Bob.
Right. I've had a haircut today, and
How does it feel? Does it feel good?
Full in for the number 2.
In bed.
And actually, my head feels lighter.
Yeah.
It's too hot for long hair, isn't it, Alistair? It's too hot.
Well, there wasn't much hair up there, Catherine,
But still.
as you know. But
Still. Let your bum feel the breeze.
I feel like I'm ready to try a bit more at home now. Sort of, washing up and things.
Okay. No, good for you. It's that stuff is can be hard work. Could be hard work.
So on cat-related news, a bit of a nightmare this week with.
She's been going out. She's been exerting her independence.
Yeah, she went into the night. Okay, I thought, well, look, she seems to want to go out at night as well. So I thought, I can probably trust her because in the daytime she comes back after about 15, 20 minutes. 2 hours later she came back, Catherine, again. 2 hours later.
Yep.
I mean, is she doing it on purpose?
Yep. She's doing it to spite you. She's doing it to spite you. They do. They are absolutely. Big Boy didn't come home last night. They're pieces of trash. Do you not lock? I lock the cat flap at night time.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a cat flap. I just let them open the door
manually.
Okay. I lock the cat flap. My cat flap's got 2 settings or 3 settings. One is it's open both ways. One is you lock it so they can't get out. The other is you lock it so they can't get in. But if all the cats aren't in at night, I can't double lock it, which is where they can't get in or out. So I lock it so they can't get out. But George has learned how to beat that. He punches the cat flap until it bounces far enough for him to get his other paw under it, and then he lifts it up and just walks through it.
Yeah,
None of the others have worked it out, but George has. And so I will quite often be woken up at 5 in the morning with wet paws going across my back, my naked back.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds like George has got extra special powers.
George has become the leader out of nowhere. He was really
he's the tough guy
very
now.
much at the bottom of the pile at first, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And now he knows everything.
Alistair, EMDR, what happened?
Oh, well, I mean, it was only my second session, and it was still more about the preparation, really.
Yeah.
And we discussed about something about resources. So if you become emotional, what's the word? I don't know. If you become stressed out by what you're remembering, then there are safe places you can go into your mind.
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got the.
It's got a picture of his mind. I'm going to sit inside.
So
Alistair's mind.
Scary. So there's a peaceful place you can go to. Nurturing figures to give you
me and Catherine.
Solace.
Yeah.
Protector figures. That'll be Catherine as well, I think.
Okay, no, fair play. And I'm happy to step aside from that role.
I got you.
Now, wise figures. I think that you, Ian.
I'll have that. I will take that one. I've got glasses on.
I think he's just got to keep
Many a muckle and mickle makes.
Basically, the team's going to be you and Catherine.
Okay, that's great. And we're happy to do that. That'll be £50 a day each.
Transitional object. So, I mean, she
Like a
gave the
Rubik's
example of someone brings a teddy bear. And I gave the example of my album of The Wall by Pink Floyd.
Okay.
I mean, so it's Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and obviously I don't know whether I'm going to actually do the thing yet, because do the main event. I was speaking to a friend on the phone tonight, and he said, "Well, why are you doing that? It seems to me daft to bring trauma from the past." And I said, "Well, it's supposedly it is more sort of high tariff, if you like, in counselling terms, but the benefits of, if it works, are much higher, because it's claimed that not only do you sort out psychological stuff, but it can have a positive effect on any physical problems you're having as well."
When is stage 2 of this?
Well, I think next week will still be, the pre-show, and then after that, I think so. A week on Wednesday it would be.
Okay, all right, nice one, man. Thank you for the update. Have a lovely weekend. I may speak to you on Sunday evening. I may do some streaming over the weekend. I just don't know, but I will certainly be around doing a radio show on Twitch on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Maybe I'll speak to you then.
Yeah. Can I just ask a quick question, please?
Of course you can.
And I know what the answer is going to be.
Well, then why ask the question?
The tape of the show?
Yes.
Not available in any other format, I'm guessing.
This is only going to be available on cassette in tranches of 10. First 10 have sold out. I'm going to be making these cassettes at the weekend. And if, depending on when I get these cassettes made, I might put another 10 up on Sunday. So I just need to see how long it takes me to do these and get them in an envelope and addressed and all of that stuff. But no, it will not be available in any other format.
So I'm going to have to buy a cassette player.
It's up to you. We're not saying you have to buy a cassette, but you may. I would suggest don't listen to this. This cassette is evil.
It's cursed.
This cassette is evil. Don't listen to it, man. Seriously, it's a really. First of all, it's evil. Secondly, it's a bloody awful show. It was horrible. Neither of us have listened to it.
No.
Kath had to trim 3 minutes out of each side because they were both like sort of 48, 49 minutes, and they had to be 45. So she's trimmed out 3 minutes, and I've listened to bits just where I've had to set it up and I had to hear it going, and I played it back the first time, bits of it, and the sound was awful. So I've done it again, and I need to check that the sound's better. I ain't listening to it.
You'll need an extra session of EMDR after you've listened
yes,
to this.
Mate, I ain't listening to it.
I wouldn't go for it.
Point. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Alistair. Goodbye. Do not buy this cassette. That's not reverse psychology. That is sensible psychology. Do not buy the cassette.
I mean, you might want to buy it so that you can bury it, so you can make sure that one at least is out of circulation.
Horrible. Foxy Boy, why is I timed out? For a joke, man. For a joke. You were timed out for a joke. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with everybody? Why does everybody get that? Everything on here is a freaking joke. Man, it's a joke. I'm looking thin, man. It's good. I mean, I look awful because I've not had a shave and I'm not sleeping for it. Anyway, so Wednesday, did the show. Nice lunch. Thank you very much indeed.
Welcome.
Then we did the media show and both came away going, oh, that was awful. And then I think I went to bed. Thursday was college. It was suicide day.
Oh, was it?
Oh, man, it was heavy. Studying to be a counsellor, and it was heavy. And also, I'm now at the stage. Oh, I think I might have an interview for a placement. I'm not sure, but we're now at the stage. This is the heavy term. Well, this is the heavy term. They said that term 3 is dig deep, and we're doing child abuse, spousal abuse, suicide, depression, all of that stuff, right? But I'm now starting to think, oh. Here comes Gatford. Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going? What
you got?
I've got a bit of a dilemma. Which
Okie dokie. I would, if I was a woman called Emma, and I was doing a late night phoning show, yeah. I would call it Dilemma with Emma. Dilemma.
Well, you wouldn't
dilemmas. Shut up! I'm not finished. I'm still kicking an idea around. Dilemma with your dilemma. That's what I'd call it. I got there in the end. Yes.
Dilemmas.
No, dilemmas doesn't make sense.
Okay, well, yeah, it's your opinion. My dilemma.
Oh, it's not my opinion. It's the opinion of an award-winning, multi-award-winning radio presenter. Let's ask a producer who would actually know better than the presenter. Catherine, does dilemmas, which is what he said, make sense?
I'm not sure why you would do that.
Doesn't make any sense.
No. I mean, dial Emma with your dilemmas is a bit lengthy, but we could make it work.
I mean, according to the media show, which is on the BBC, I mean, you're on the internet now, so...
Okay, and you're not. 0203, that felt like a Kath line, and you're not. I felt like one of your line. I've been learning. I've been paying attention to the master, to my mistress, my queen. So we did that, and we came... Oh, so Thursday it was college, and it was suicide day. And I'm starting to get into the... I'm starting to approach in my mind. I don't know if I want to be a counsellor. So no, I'm going to do the course to the end because we're nearly at the end of year one, and the course finishes in March. So I'm going to do the end of the course. I'm getting slightly nervous because I have to pay for term 2, and it's like money, okay. And we've got to do a 4,000 word project over the summer holiday, and I'm really tired of it. And I would just like a break. We've got to do a community project together, and we've got to do. 4,000 word project, and I just like, Jesus, I would really like a break, 3-month break, but that's cool, right? And the people that I work with are great, and I'm gonna go through it until the end and complete the course. But I'm starting to think, I don't know if I want to be a counsellor, getting close to chasing all these placements, emailing places. And as I was doing it, I was thinking, gosh, what would happen if someone said yes? I'd have to go and be interviewed by 2 or 3, 4 people. That's okay. But it means then I would, if I got accepted, then I would have to be introduced to a new workplace, like 1 or 2 days a week. And I would have to meet new people, and I'd have to get a fob, and I'd have to, all of that stuff. Already I'm thinking, geez, I don't like that. Then I was thinking about the counselling. Then you get a bit of paper saying, right, Steve is coming in, and Steve has got this, and this, and this. And okay. And then you sit in the room, and and Steve comes in, and you go, okay, Steve, what would you like to? We've got an hour. What would you like to bring to the session? And I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do that actually. Now we're at the situation where, okay, you don't want to do that. That is Plan B. Plan A is radio and stuff, and that's gone. Plan B is doing the counselling. And now I'm thinking, what is Plan C? Plan C is I'm screwed. So I don't know. So that's what my thinking is. The thinking may change. I'm totally prepared for the thinking may change. That's Discord making that, isn't it? It is, isn't it? And I'm aware that I was just reading Dave's name, and then Dave popped up. I'm aware that may change, but at the right now, that's where my thinking is at. Hello, Dave.
Hi, guys.
Hey, man, what you got?
I've got an idea for a new piece of merch.
Okay, I like it. Yes.
I've made a prototype.
All right, let's have a little look.
Let's see.
It's a tape player with TNAs.
Okay, well, can we see it?
Can you not see that?
No, sir. We see blank screen, sir.
Give me a second. It's telling me that you can see my camera.
I'm telling you, we cannot see your camera.
I believe you.
There we go. We can see. There's his beautiful face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a boombox with TLNA on it. That's great.
Good work.
Yeah, because then you get people to buy the tapes. Then when they go, well, I can't play them like Alistair did. Well, here's a tape player for £200. Could in.
That sounds great. I'm into this. We just buy a load of crappy tape players off of the internet.
Here's what we do. We get Balks to make us some stickers.
Balks. Oh no, I tell you what Balks is going to get for us. You know the new logo? He's going to get us a stamp.
Oh.
I've asked him for a stamp. I want stamps. They won't be on this tranche of. I like saying tranche.
I know you do.
A lot of you don't know what it means. Then we're going to get stamps. You put in a bit of ink. Boom. INK logo. That's what's happening.
Sweet.
There we go.
But then when you're done with the tapes, you then just do what everyone what's happened throughout history, and then you move on to the next format. Then it's CDs.
Oh,
and you can just keep it going.
Yes, man, definitely.
Mini discs at some point.
Mini disc, very briefly, yes.
Yeah.
I think you could keep this going for a while.
Thank you, Dave. I like me likey, as my boys would have said about 2.5 years ago. Me likey.
And we'll talk about the split and the cut as well.
Okay, goodbye, David. Breaking up there. By the way, for fans of my kids, my 8-year-old, now I know what it feels like to be Dominic Holland. Who's he? He was like a mid-level comedian until his son became the Spider-Man. Yeah. My 8-year-old, my 9-year-old is on BBC Radio 2 this Sunday evening at 10 o'clock. He's on BBC Radio 2 at 10 o'clock.
He's not doing his own show, but...
No, he's been in... My 9-year-old has been interviewed for BBC Radio 2. Will be on this Sunday, sometime between 10. It's a show about loneliness. My kid's on there. That's nuts, right?
It's brilliant.
That is nuts. He was so excited when he phoned me up. It's partly why I let the boys... If you missed it last week, the boys came on this stream. And it was partly because we'd had a conversation with them and with their mum about... He'd been offered this gig on Radio 2 and... They brought it to me. Would you want him to do it? Because we've always been very protective of the boys. Because once I kind of show the boys, it's sort of open season for the press. But that was like 3 or 4 years ago when I did I'm a Celebrity and Good Morning Britain and all of that. I don't know, no one gives a stuff about me. So we had a nice chat and we kind of went, yeah, no, do the Radio 2 thing. That'd be great. So he's on Radio 2. I'm thrilled. And he phoned me up after he'd done it. He was beaming. And he read the questions out that he'd been asked. It was about him writing to old people in an old people's home. I don't know if he did it himself or if it was a school project or something, but he was being asked about that. And I said, did you do like quick, like one-word answers or did you do long answers? He said, I did long answers, Daddy. I said, that's my boy. That's my goddamn boy. They'll be telling you to shut up. They'll be cutting you up. They'll be telling you to shut up. So I'm absolutely, I'm thrilled at that. That's very, very exciting. That's exciting, but also frustrating, and I hate him for it. 0203 286 6370. So that those are the last couple of days, and then today I went out on my little scooter, my motorbike scooter, and I went and I got a new library card because I'd lost my library card, and I spent an hour trying to connect my Kindle to the library, but you can't. Then I met Dave for coffee, and he had some chips, and I had some hummus and pita, and came back. And that's been the day, and now I've got a headache and feel a little bit nauseous, and that's my fun day. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about it. Thanks very much. Good night. Oh, it's nearly 9:30. We've got the computer game show boys coming on. Before they do, you know who this show is brought to you by? Oh man, it's brought to you by the wonderful Surfshark guys. Can we get a shout out for Surfshark, please? These guys are awesome, and gals. I say guys to cover all genders, but some people say that guys is males only, and I respect if it's a woman saying that, I respect that. If it's a guy saying that, I say get out of here.
Just say people.
It's just people. Surfshark VPN. You talk to me, Catherine. I'm going to find, because we got some what I like to call spiel.
Okay.
From the Surfshark VPN people.
A VPN, a virtual private network, it's your little safeguard against all the people trying to track your information, trying to get hold of your advertising preferences, all that stuff. No more.
No more.
You get a safe little track from your place into the World Wide Web. They can't tell where you are anymore. They can't track you down. They can't see your address.
Scum.
Really useful if you are using a public network, like if you're using a public Wi-Fi in a coffee shop or wherever it might be. Also really useful if you want to watch someone else's Netflix. I don't mean your neighbours. I mean different countries, right? So maybe you've completed Netflix UK and you're thinking, I'd really like to see something a little bit different. Off to the US you go.
You can browse privately. Right? You can hide your location, change your IP address to hide your location and avoid tracking. You can block ads and malware. You can stay safe, as Catherine was just saying. My good friend Catherine Boyle was just saying, on the public Wi-Fi. You can keep your searches private. You know what I mean, dads? Okay. And you can get real search results. Search the web with real, unbiased, organic search results. That means you don't get the paid for ones, you get the real search. You can control your personal data, protect your identity, protect your email accounts. You can access content safely. Again, I think you know what I mean by that, dads. escape restrictions.
And some mums.
Use the internet uncensored. You can stream privately. You can watch the big game, watch sports online securely with no buffering or annoying pop-ups. And here's the thing. You sign up to Surfshark. And this, if you're listening to this on the podcast, this works for you too, right? This works for you as well. Sign up to surfshark.deals/TLNA. In fact, I'm going to put that in the Patreon description because I'm aware that we've not been making that. Don't forget, you can get... I'm typing this. I'm not just saying it as though you're thick,
He's
right?
reading it to you as well. So.
Don't forget, you can get 83... where's the percent off and 3 months for free of Surfshark VPN at surfshark.deals. What is the thing? It's in the chat. Just scroll up the chat a little bit, please. Someone's done it. Let's do it. Surfshark.deals/TLNA.
Beautiful.
There we go. That is it. And that is in the chat for all of our wonderful patrons.
Seriously, it's really easy to use. I've used it, and I am not familiar with any of this stuff. Previously, I've never tried a VPN before. It's really easy to use.
Do it. And this show exists in part because of them. Richard Gregorian is in the chat. We are coming up with a brand new deal, brand new Richard Gregorian package. It's coming up very, very soon. The GELaw.co.uk. That guy is my king. She's my queen. That guy's my king. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. You can call at any point. What we're going to do is we're going to go and have a quick little look-see at .tv/the computer game show. I think it's that. Let's go and have a look, see what those guys are up to. Oh, that's not it. Let's have a... why am I not following the computer game show? Where is there... Here we go. No. Is that them? Yeah, that's them. Let's go and have a little look. Live. They're live. Right.
I'm going to go and get a quick drink of water.
Go and get a little drink of water. We got 581 patrons. What the heck? I am fine. Thanking you very much indeed.
Very salty for lunch.
We got a rate. Oh, they rated us. We were just going...
Oh, you guys.
We're just looking at your channel. We're waiting for the brilliant adverts. And we're just going to your channel. We're about to watch you. The Computer Game Show. Go and find them on Twitch. Just get a shout out for their channel. Thank you for the raid. Hang on, look, they're there.
Bill.
Hello.
I mean,
this isn't live now.
Yeah, I do.
This isn't live. Shall we open up the old... shall we open up what I like to call Zoom? This is confusing for everybody. Tell me about it. I like to call this thing Zoom, and I like to open it up, and I like to invite. The Computer Game Show is brilliant. You know David Turner's constantly being banned from this channel.
Currently suffering with a sports injury.
Yeah, on his balls. He's had his balls. His balls have been clipped. And that's the way it goes sometimes.
He's done his bit for the gene pool.
That's the way it goes. I'm just setting all of these settings here. All right, let's come in, guys. Whenever you're ready, come in. It's a great podcast. I've never watched the Twitch channel. I don't really like their faces. I don't like watching stuff. No.
What?
Hello, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders.
Greetings.
First of all, it's lovely to have you here.
You have to say, how are you? How was the stream?
Where did you get up to? And your stream is good. A shout out for the stream. Could you post the Zoom link in chat, please? No, I will not.
Come on now, guys.
I will not. Here comes the first. Here comes the first, and it's Matt. And I bet they've done it. Matt is my favourite. I bet they've done it so that no one else comes in, and it's just Matt. And
that's the way you like it.
And that's the way we like it. Mm-hmm. Baby. Hello, Matt. Matt is rapidly becoming my least favourite. Here comes Sean. Sean could very quickly become my favourite.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Hello, Sean.
Where's my face? Hang on.
I'm imagining above
the end of your neck.
The old Neckington.
There we go.
Hey! Where's Matt? What's going on with Matt?
Is he? I thought Matt said he was going for a wee, so I don't know why he's been so eager to join the call. I don't think he's actually there.
He was the first one in.
Yeah.
And
just click the link and then ran off.
That's rude, isn't it? Imagine
It's a
if
bit-
this was an important interview.
Yeah. Like if this was a job interview, you wouldn't do that, would you?
Yeah. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that.
We wouldn't.
I mean, you might,
and
but
Matt,
you
obviously-
wouldn't get the job.
Depends what the job was.
Well, you might
Yeah.
get it. You might just get it for the sheer chutzpah. There.
True, yeah.
Matt,
No, it's a renegade. I like it.
do you have a nice slash, Matt?
It was, yeah, of course I did, because we were in the age of COVID. I wasn't doing it before that, but we're in the age of...
I wasn't doing it before COVID, and now I do. Now I do. I didn't used
It's
to.
good, isn't it?
Because I would think my penis is clean.
Oh God.
Are we going
Urine
to
is
so
not
soon?
touching my penis. My penis is clean.
Can you stop saying penis? Please?
Well, my penis
Yeah,
is clean.
but there's-
and I will show it
gets
to you
in-
if you want.
I'm fine.
Gets in the air though, doesn't it? The particles. It
What
splats
what
like a
penis
tiny.
particles?
Yeah.
Speak
So I
for
had a
yourself, Sean. There's not a lot of particles where I am. So.
No, I had a flatmate who was really weird about this stuff, and it's passed on to me. He always had to close the lids when he flushed the toilet and stuff because he's like, it just flings it all up
true.
into the air.
I've been told that that's why you should keep your toothbrushes well away from the loo and put the loo seat down. Otherwise,
One of my low points in my career was doing a report for Watchdog about how toilets on trains are really dirty. Right? I mean,
they needed to report.
And we had to sneak on a train. This is for £250. We had to sneak on a train with a film crew and then lock ourselves in a toilet. And I had to swipe the bowl of a train toilet, take it to a laboratory, and they went, yeah, it's really dirty. But I got to speak to what do you call like a dirty scientist?
a hygienist.
Something like that.
Technologist.
And he said that when you flush a toilet after a dump, 6 billion poo particles get blown into your
There you go.
bathroom.
Oh my God.
Welcome, James. Welcome, David.
Lower the lids,
What,
please.
what a lovely point to join. What a lovely.
Dave, you left me on my own, and I started talking about poo and wee and stuff.
I'm doing this one for your fault, Sean.
Why do you always do that?
I just can't
Every
help myself.
time.
It's just when I'm nervous, it's just. James, you look quite sinister.
Really? It's because the light's off. It's because when we started, it was light.
Right.
It's now not light, and I didn't switch the lights on.
Yeah, but you've been away from our stream, and then you've come onto this one, so you had a minute.
There's something called electricity, James.
Can
I
we
don't know if
rank you purely in terms of shot, right? And let's see. I don't know if you agree with this, Catherine. I would go in last place, David. Too bright, grey, like his personality, grey microphone, grey shirt, grey background, boring and dull. Right?
Oh my.
Fourth,
Go on, Dave.
James, too dark. Too dark.
Look, it draws attention to the brand.
The Qbert logo. Second, I would put Sean. First, I would put Matt because the red, the lighting. Matt is
this whole thing.
Matt is a 9.5 to make it a 10. If he closed those blinds so we didn't see
that
is
a good point.
It would be that. Close those blinds and you've got a 10.
Well, hang on, I haven't got any trousers on. But...
Oh, there we go.
Have you actually not?
Have you not?
There you go.
Stand up, Matt.
Stand up, show us. As long as you've got pants on.
Yeah, assuming you've got boxes
because
on.
it's against terms of service if I stand up.
It's not our channel, mate. Doesn't it?
Are you Winnie the Poohing over there?
No, I did that about 2 minutes ago.
I'm on a standing desk. I could just wriggle mine off. No one would know.
Don't say wriggle mine
Wriggle
off.
your what off?
The trousers. I mean.
Wow.
This
I'm
is
so
like
sorry,
a-
everyone.
This is like a nightmare. This is like that scene in Willy Wonka where the kid gets sucked into the TV. He thinks it's going to be good, and then he realizes it's horrible.
He can't get out.
It's a nightmare.
Every episode of our show is like that. It's just like,
Have you guys not experimented with not wearing bottom halves on stream? Has that not been something that you've toyed with at
Catherine
some
keeps
point?
trying to initiate it. And I just said no.
This is the point where they reveal it.
Yeah.
I dare you both to stand up right now.
It's nice to see all of you, and I'm not invading a live performance of you.
Yeah.
I told you this. There was some computer event,
You
and
caused some sort of security breach.
I was with my kids, and I went, I know them. I can go. And my kids hate it when I embarrass them in public. They really hate it. And it's actually, we've had a few arguments about it recently. I got a new thing in a car park in Tesco, walking back to the car, and I just go from nowhere, I love this guy. I love this guy. And the kids, we've had some really big arguments. Anyway, so I came and like kind of love bombed your live performance. And David, you were saying that security nearly came and turfed me out.
Yeah, you did, because we didn't really know what to do. It was weird because we were just trying to do our show or whatever, and then we saw someone come up to the front of the stage, and it took us a couple of seconds to work out who it was.
I hadn't been on telly for a while. It's fine.
I was worried it was another developer that I'd upset.
I shouted security as a joke, and then when we come off, the sound guy said no, actually they turned up, and we had to sort of go like that to them. It's fine.
He said SWAT just like came down. You know, it was a bit.
But we had James mentioned it there, but we had one live show where James, leading up to the live show, had been running joke that he'd slagged off this game called Juiced, which is this old driving game. I think, what was it, on a 360, James?
Yeah, it was 360.
I
thought
it was PS2. And I can't remember, but it's not important. But we at the Q&A
talking
section,
about it for quite a long time, so
it's pretty important, actually.
At the Q&A section at the end of the show, someone said, "Hi, I'm a developer and I worked on Juiced, and I'm a little bit upset that it's become the butt of a joke." God. I mean, you had a bit of a meltdown, James. I was like biting my knuckle. I also ran over to the developer and gave him my microphone and said, "Go on, go."
And then I had to do the whole dealing with questions and everything. It was horrendous. It was terrible.
Once the show ended, I went over to the guy and said, "We're so sorry if it upset you," and blah blah blah. And he started laughing and he said, "No, I'm not really a developer. I'm just a listener." I just thought it'd be funny to wind him up.
That is brilliant.
And that's the relationship we have with our listeners.
Oh man, I got booed at a computer game thing as an award ceremony, and I got booed by all of Sony because I'd done a Watchdog, the other Watch Dogs thing, where it was Sony's were breaking down, PlayStations were breaking down the Ring of Death or whatever it was on PlayStation, I can't remember. And there was one way to fix it, and it's such a bullshit way, is you wrap a towel around it so it heats up, it overheats, and then it melts a bit inside, and that fixes it for about an hour. And we filmed this outside Sony, and then Sony found out I was doing it, and they complained saying, he does articles for Xbox and Nintendo. So the BBC then, I got in terrible trouble with the BBC, never worked for Watchdog again. And then at this awards thing, Sony booed me. And I had a T-shirt. I knew they were going to be there, so I had a T-shirt printed up saying, "I'm really sorry, Sony." And I did that. It didn't work. They hated me.
It just angered them.
Stopped sending me free consoles from that point on. So that was bad. Now, listen. Everybody calm down. Let's get to the meat. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. You didn't send me the links. You were going to send me a load of links.
Yeah. So I was
well, no, not you, Matt. I don't know you.
No,
it was David.
David asked me.
I don't know you.
David asked me.
David likes to delegate. He likes to delegate things.
Although he's got an amazing Twitch setup, Matt is actually our admin guy.
Wow.
And when I sent over, I said, "Just pass the links on." He was like, "Yeah, I know what to do, Dave. Don't worry. Big thumbs up and everything. The little emoji." What happened, Matt?
I said I'll try and squeeze it in. We've got a very important conference in a minute.
I think we got distracted by the Koch Media conference.
It's called. It's pronounced Coke.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, was it Koch? I can't remember.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Anyway, yeah, sorry. So links, Matt, go on. Do you want to do the socials?
We're doing socials now.
David, please don't pass this on to Matt. Okay, so Matt might be in charge of that. Who did I ask?
Also, it's real life now. We don't need an email sent. Say it with your face.
Say it with your face. Beautiful faces. 3 of those faces are beautiful.
So if you don't know who we are, we're TCGS. We do a weekly video game podcast, and you can get us on pretty much anything.
Hang on a minute. Let's do this properly. There we go.
See, I'm worried now because we're not watching the stream, so I don't know what he's overlaid.
I've pinned you. All I've done is pin you. You're the centre of attention, David.
We're all
Mr. Grey. Mr. Grey. Look at that. Grey shirt, grey microphone.
They wrote the book after me. You know that.
Can I go and put my light on? Because I've just realised that it is very dark.
You just realised.
Really sinister, mate.
You just realised.
1 second.
Put the big light on.
Pin there.
So yeah,
he's running.
You should have turned it on. It's going to be all like blood up the walls
He's
and
got
stuff.
trousers on.
Oh, it's too light now. Oh, I don't like that. It's a mess.
There you go.
It's a mess.
James, can you turn the light off again?
Yeah, so if you like video games, search the Computer Game Show on any podcast player, and we
just
pop up.
search it. It is good.
Did you just tell them to Google
Just Google it.
That was your help,
pretty
was
much.
it?
Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, because we're mainly the podcast. We've got the website tcgs.co, but I mean, it's all on there. It's all podcast now, isn't it? You just sign up to it.
Mark says it's only the best gaming podcast. No big deal, just funny and amazing.
Cheers, thanks, Mark.
Apart from that.
Yeah, because I sort of know you, David. We have had a conversation about whether we're friends or not, and I don't think we are, but I would like to be.
Does David think you are?
Let's get to the bottom of it now. Let's
do it. Let's
delve in.
Mano. David thinks we are friends. I don't think we are, but then he thinks he's known me longer than I've known him.
Does that mean he's
well, no, I
stalking
was. So I was introduced. Well, I watched your TV stuff ages ago, and then you sort of got me back into radio because no, it wasn't a dig. You got me back into radio because I studied radio at you know the Brit School in Croydon, the performing arts school that you hear.
I've never heard of it.
Seriously, you've not heard of it?
No, which means it's probably shit.
I mean, it was.
I don't know. What is this?
A lot of famous people.
I know Fame Academy in Liverpool.
No,
I know
a lot
Academy
of famous
with Patrick Kilty, but I don't know Brit School.
Yeah, so like Adele went there, and Katie Melua, and a bunch of actors, the Kooks. And
were you there at the same time as Katie Melua?
Yes, I was. Yes,
Do you know Katie Melua?
No, I don't. I tried to ask her out on a school trip once, but she knocked me back, obviously.
Is that true? You asked Katie Melua out?
Totally true.
I mean, if he was lying, wouldn't it be like, yeah, we went out and, you know, it was
Yeah,
great,
exactly,
and I let it go. You know, I got bored.
James, Sean and Matt, have any of you ever asked out? Let's start with Katie Melua, and then we'll expand it to any celebrity. But first of all, Katie Melua.
Sadly, no. No, it's never happened. No. I've just not had the chance, you know.
I asked out the Kooks once, but
not a single one of them.
Four of them. Five of them said no.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
So yeah, and then I heard you on LBC, and then that was when I first started listening.
Okay, it's talking about me. That's not what this is about. This is about you guys. And I sort of listened to your podcast ages and ages ago, and then I stopped listening because I was offended by your blatant anti-Semitism, and then I thought I'm going to give it and then for some reason I don't know why I just kind of stopped listening to it and went elsewhere. But I've been listening to it the last month. I've dived back in it, and it's making me laugh so much, man. It's so funny, and the four of you that honestly, I love it. I love it so much. David, be quiet for a little bit. Let's give the other gentleman a chance to shine. Matt, how long has it been going on for? And how long have you been doing it for?
5 years, the Computer Game Show. But then we've been doing podcasts together for since like 2008 or something. Podcasts here and there, and these three did a Joypod before that for years, and I did bits here and there, and we did other podcasts about other subjects. But yeah, we've all been podcasting for a while. But
Joypod, of course, on Play Radio. Of
course,
I joke about anti-Semitism. It's not funny. But Play Radio, Tommy Boyd, that was when he was going. Were you there when he was going through his not English Defence League, BMP?
Phase? When he had Simon Darby on the show, and we confronted him about it. Like, I mean, at the time we said, we're not happy about.
I'm not for one second suggesting you were involved in that. So please don't. No,
of course not. Yeah. No, and the only reason why we carried on doing the show is because Tommy Boyd literally said, "Just listen to the show." And I was like, okay, so I listened to it, and did you ever listen to it?
Yeah.
It was 2 hours of people just ringing him up, calling him a dick. He didn't come off well in it. And I think that's what he was going for.
And if he was trying to be clever, it didn't work. And he came off looking a little bit racist.
Yes, yeah, no, and he in his defense, I guess, he was constantly trying to prove to us that he's not, and that this is not, and all this. So, that was a weird period. That was the whole time when we were just turned up for one show, And you know, it was in this building with some offices. You were there, Matt. James, you came at one point. It was like a big office. I didn't know what they were working on, but you had to walk through these offices to get to the studio. And we turned up for one show, and it was just empty. And we thought, right, okay, I don't think that this radio station is going to last much longer. And then
do you know what they were working on? Because to talk of Watchdog, it was on Watchdog. Wasn't it someone selling dodgy guarantees for satellite dishes?
I'd heard rumours, but I didn't really look into it. I don't know the full history of it, but it was very strange. It was a strange place.
Who came up with the name The Computer Game Show? Because I think genuinely I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant, and I think it's amazing that you lot got it and no one else got it first.
It took a long.
Do you want to?
Yeah, go on.
It was a long democratic process, wasn't it? We all came up with loads of different names, and then we had like a series of like rounds of voting and stuff. And I think in our heads it was like, oh no, it's funny because it sounds like we're being arrogant, like we think we've come up with the first video games podcast.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, episode 1 was called 001 because of course we're going to get to episode 100. Like, it was all about arrogance. Yeah.
I mean, my biggest regret with the whole thing is that we should have pushed it being called, David Turner's presents the computer game show or something like that to really highlight the ego. That would have been so good. But
yeah.
And how do you do it every week? You record, some of them are like 2 hours long, and that you hear that you go, oh geez, okay. But it's honestly, I love it so much. I've been howling with laughter, and it is funny. And it is clever, it's dumb in some places, which I absolutely enjoy. What? Right, here's a question, right? That it's going to sound dumb, but just let it settle a little bit.
And then you'll realise it's genius.
Thank you. Why do you do it? Why do you do it? Because no one's getting rich out of it, right?
No.
I mean, no.
We're earning a bit out of Patreon, but yeah, but
then it took us 10 years of doing it for no money at all to actually get to a point where we could get a bit of money from it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bit of ego there, to just assume that people want to hear you talk for several hours a week. But I mean, fundamentally, we just enjoy it, and I think you have to, because
when it gets to 11:45 on the Monday night,
James,
I do also wonder.
James looks so tired with it. Yeah, we love it. It's great,
Yeah, James is probably the least enthusiastic about the podcast than out of all of us.
That's just his persona. It's like,
I suppose the way I see it, and genuinely, is that we've all got day jobs, and we've all got we're all dads now, and it sort of gives us that excuse to make sure that we all talk to each other once a week,
and get away from the missus, the bloody kids. I know what it's like. I know exactly what it's like, guys.
What?
Bloody nightmare, isn't it? Oh, sorry, love, I've got a podcast.
David came on our stream the other day and did refer to his partner, his life partner, as the wife.
I said my wife to start with.
I think you said the wife. I
said
can't
my
do
wife
that because of the wife.
Am I not allowed to say wife? Am I not allowed to
say the wife?
Oh, bloody hell, what's going on with the world?
What can you say?
How are your bollocks, David?
They're hurt still. Still hurt, but they're way better than they were when I last spoke to you. That was also, don't explain that.
No explanation needed.
The people that didn't see the chat at midweek.
No.
Well, it's been very weird, because I caught a bit of that, and it was and obviously
he was in surgery
the other day.
Oh right, sorry, I thought you meant, okay, gotcha.
And because obviously everything you've told me about the procedure, I've assumed is standard, but then when you were talking about it on here, everyone in the chat was like, "No, I got it done and I was fine."
Yeah,
so has yours just been completely boxed
up? That's starting to worry me a little bit now.
You did jog his arm with your nonchalant attitude, didn't you?
This
was a mistake, turns out.
Assume the Turner.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that maybe I knocked his arm and he cut something off. But we'll find out. I suppose we'll find out in a couple of weeks when I get to use it again. See how bad it is. Yeah.
What happened tonight? Now tonight, tell me about how the E3 show works. You kind of explained it, David, but your voice is quite monotone, and I switch off after 30 seconds. Can one of the others who's got an interesting voice? What is it? One of you has to sit out the E3, and then the others watch it.
Yeah, there's this every year. Well, there wasn't last year because of COVID and stuff, but there's this few days where there's all these events on and all these different like press conferences and stuff, and everyone, all the big companies announce like what they're doing for the next year. So it's this this huge flurry of news and announcements and stuff. So what we do for the show is every year we take it in turns. One person just completely unplugs from the internet, and then the next episode is the other three of us telling that fourth person what happened. Which works really well for some reason. When did we start? Did this start with Joypod, or was this just a computer game show?
No, it's a computer game show.
It was.
Joypod. No.
And obviously, the part of the fun is that we sometimes talk about stuff that never actually happened.
Sneak in a few little made up.
And see if they can spot it.
Bits and pieces.
So yeah.
So what? So tonight was tonight the E3 show.
Tonight was one of the conferences. They had, because there's like millions of them, and some of them are good, some of them are not so good. And tonight was
we're not going to say.
Don't tell it. I'm not going to ask. I don't want to ask. I don't want any spoilers.
No. This could be misdirection. You never know.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
very clever, James. He'll never suss. He'll never suss now.
The fact that he said that means it's not. I like it.
The triple bluff.
me like it. What is the best computer game in the world?
Oh, I've got an answer, but I'll leave it to you boys first. Go on.
Do we have to agree? Do we have to pick one?
Don't have to agree. No. Let's see how close
you know how that ends up, Sean. It never ends well.
The actual best one. I don't know. Dave, you're gonna say Rocket League, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna say Breath of the Wild.
Okay,
it's the best computer game.
It's too much crafting.
Might be
crafting.
Might be right.
Oh, the crafting's not great, but it is. I'd love to play that again without knowing what's going on. It's so good.
All right.
So good.
Anyone else? Matt's got his thinking head on. Look.
I mean, do I pick like a cool one or like a really Jesus?
Be honest. Pick the one that's
the one you mean.
The one that's in your soul, Matt.
Well, it's like a toss-up between The Last of Us Part. No, it's great. It's on Xbox, and you're not sure you played it.
Do you remember those old, on like the Commodore and stuff? You'd have a game where you'd have to ejaculate, and you had to waggle the joystick. Do you remember that?
No? I mean, because I had the Commodore when I was like 4, but obviously didn't play that.
No, you waited till 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Last of Us Part 2 blew me away last year, but that's like such an obvious. I
haven't played Last of Us 1 or 2, and I would like to do that one day.
Yeah. Well, you've got that free at the moment. You know that, right?
Look, but the first one.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah. I got that free, but
it's a bit of a struggle. That first one, the opening like hour or so, but
I don't like. See, I didn't like Red Dead Redemption 2. I never even got to the game of Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm in 3 hours and it's still flipping boring cowboy story. Fuck off.
Last gen game.
Last gen, exactly.
Famously, yeah.
Matt, did we get a title from you?
For what? Sorry. Oh, of a game. Well, let's go Last of Us Part 2. Here's a stunning game. I definitely like kind of films and game stuff that kind of leave you with like a what the hell just happened, kind of blowing your mind stuff with how heavy the narrative was, and it definitely was heavy, perhaps too heavy in parts, but I loved it for that.
James, best video game of all time.
I'm going Mega Drive, and I'm going Streets of Rage 2.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You absolute nerd.
Sean does not approve.
Sean,
I was just surprised.
Sean, did we get yours?
It was either that or Yakuza 0. But
I think mine is probably Disco Elysium.
Good game.
I can start talking about it, but we'll be here for a long time.
Let's not. But I don't know if I know. The name rings a bell, but I can't think what it is.
So where do you sit with like RPGs and point and click adventures, Ian?
They're shit.
Right, okay.
Well, there we go.
You're probably not going to like Disco Elysium.
I'm trying to get Catherine when we go on to Patreon, and we have been really inspired. I have been really inspired because I've been talking to David a bit about Patreon, and so I've been inspired by seeing how you guys do it and how it works, and it's been nice talking to David and getting some little hints and him saying, you're giving people shitloads of stuff, compared to a lot of it. So it's been nice talking. But when we go into Patreon next month, we're going to play games. For the £20 tier, they get first dibs at coming and playing some games with us. We'll play Among Us. We're going to play. I don't know if you've heard of the game Goose Goose Duck, which apparently is quite good. It's a bit like Among Us. I sent a text to my 9-year-old asking if he'd heard it, except I wrote goose goose fuck to my 9-year-old. His mum was
everyone's playing that still, Dad. You know.
His mum was not very pleased with me. But I want to get Catherine playing Call of Duty.
Oh my God! Is that one where you have to like work the camera as well?
You've got to do the camera as well. It's important.
I end up like it takes me half an hour to get hold of that. No. I can play The Sims.
It's a great game, Sims.
You're playing The Sims at the moment, aren't you, Matt?
Yeah, I was playing with my daughter. She's 7 years old. She's obsessed with like pregnant people. So I downloaded some saves where like a woman was about to give birth to triplets, and
so
sadly
everyone goes in a machine and there's like a claw thing, and then the baby comes out. That's how it works. For
yeah,
your child.
it was quite emotional actually. But then like we had these 3 babies, and we're still trying to learn how to play the game. And sadly, one of the babies did get taken away. Mondega. Luckily, crisp hands and strawberries were still with us now. So.
Mondega.
Mondega. I don't know where she came out with her name, but crisp hands. She's a beautiful kid, and so yeah, it's a great game, Sims 4. Big fan.
Mondega's really.
I'll have a go at Call of Duty, but I'll mess it up.
TGS.
You can start again. TCGS.
TCGS.co.
Yeah, it's the website.
Don't put a .uk. And that will give you links to the podcast and to the Patreon.
Yeah.
What do the fans get from the Patreon? Why would they, as well as supporting you guys and helping you do this, what do they get from it?
So there's a range of fantastic tiers there. I'm glad you asked.
Sell it,
Ian.
Sell it.
So for the £4.50 tier, they get an exclusive Patreon podcast where we talk about all sorts of stuff, not just gaming. Some stuff that's like, what do we do on the weekend? What we're doing? We play little like games. We do all sorts of stuff. So yeah, like a bonus exclusive podcast there. That's monthly.
Love it.
For a tier above that, for £8.50 and above patrons, we do a talks over again live for patrons, and non-paying scum can watch it whenever they want for free a month later. So then we'll watch old E3 conferences. We'll watch things like the Krypton Factor.
Being told in the chat, Krypton Factor videos, yeah.
What else do you watch recently? Oh, like old 90s retail training videos of people learning how to work in GameStop and stuff, which is again fascinating. And then, or they can go for the top tier, the full Nels tier, as Dave's called
these
it.
These become producers of the show.
These are the people that we read out their names at the start of every podcast. For just £33.50 a month. And also they get the previous bonuses. They get all the previous stuff as well. So it's almost too much.
It's and you call the people that don't sign up scum, because we've
I've
been calling them plebs, but we need a word. We need a proper word. Scum feels a bit, but plebs is. We need to come up with
something strong enough for them to feel ashamed.
I think you're
freeloaders.
Yeah, I listen. I think your show is brilliant. Honestly, I've been loving it. I've been raving to Catherine about it. She doesn't like you, so she's not going to listen, and that's fine. That's her free choice.
I get that.
But I've been loving it. Can we get the link in the chat again, please, mods? I'm going to propose this at some point during the summer. Maybe we have like we cross fertilize, and we have like a little gaming stream with the two.
Oh God,
pods.
yeah, I'm up for that.
For our patrons and your patrons and us, we have a little gaming stream coming together.
It'll be you lot shooting and me standing in a corner against the wall, looking up and down.
We'll play.
We'll have you on our team. It'll be all of us versus Ian. How's that?
We'll play Goose Goose Fuck. It'll be great.
No.
Not again.
Catherine, these guys play the shooter games. We need to play Sims 4.
We'll play Sims. We'll get one paper back.
Introduce you to crisp pans and strawberries.
Yeah, I want to play The Sims as well.
I want to play The Sims as well, actually. It's so nice. It's so nice to meet you all properly and say hello to you. And Dave, thank you for popping in and joining our stream. And thank you. Make more podcasts. I think you're brilliant. Thank you so much, guys. Nice to see you. Have a lovely evening.
Thanks for having us.
See you later on. I've got to find the cut-off button. This is the awkward bit. They've gone. Oh no, they're still there.
It's nice when you can first meet someone and you're immediately talking about their penis, isn't it?
Yeah, I like those guys. It's such a good. Thank you, everyone, and thank you. There's a lot of. Not just non-patrons are scum. The 450 Patreons are scum too. That's true, wow. Tree. That is what he said. That is what he said. Thank you. I think their podcast is so good. Thank you for all of the raiders. Do click follow if you want. We're just as inept as they are. So I have got to play an advert, and people hate this, but we got to play an advert. I do apologise. There we go. That's that done. That was fun. Aren't they nice? I enjoyed that. That was good. I want to get more. Guests on, just chatty chats. You know, let's get some more chatty people on. I like chatty people. Let's get some chatty people on. Oh, that was brilliant. Thank you. And do go and check out the podcast. You get it from everywhere. You get podcasts. I think these may be phone calls for them. I think these may be phone calls from them. So if you want to call in, you can. This is the phone number 0203 286 6370. 0203 286 6370. You can Skype in from anywhere in the world. You don't have to show us your face if you don't want to. TLNA.
Yeah.
TLNA.
And we can talk about anything. 581 Patreons. Do we dare say it out loud?
No, I don't believe it. Let me go and have a look.
Every time I get excited, then three fall off. Three fall off.
No, I don't believe it. Let me go. Let me check it with my own eyes. What the fudge? It's 581. Hey, we'll have some of that.
We were in the 70s for such a long time. I know we may well go back there again. I'm just going to enjoy being in the 80s for a bit.
That's good. Thank you. So thank you, Steve Davies. Thank you, D. Cherry Peapot has upped. And thank you, Mark. Thank you. That is appreciated. And also, if you are on the Patreon and you leave a message, we see them all. We don't reply to them all. I'm trying to reply to more, but we see them all. So you leave a message about a show or anything like that, we see them. So it is appreciated. Thank you. And also, final, you do get a secret private section in the Discord. Yes. So go and have a little look at the Discord. Pete, thank you for the subscription. Professor Nessa, thank you for the subscription. It's lovely. It's great to have you on board. We did try the other night and no one went for it. Having donuts. The chat open in the Discord. If you want to join us, we can have it open again. If you want to join us in the Discord, you're very, very welcome to. We are hanging out in the voice channels. If you come and join us in the talk about the show section in Discord, then you can come and have a chat with us. We did. I think we. Whatever. Hey, Summers Horizon. Thank you for the sub as well. That's nice. I feel like I've kind of got nothing to say after the wonder of the computer shame show. Computer shame go.
Oh, there you go. There's a spin-off.
There's a Freudian slip, if ever there was one. Hello, Pete.
Good evening.
Oh, Pete is full of vim, and indeed, I smell a little bit of vigour there as well.
Ebullient.
Yes, sir.
I'm full of a second dose of vaccine, so
highly magnetic.
Travel through time, only backwards through time, apparently.
But also, actually, that is true. I received an email at 5 o'clock this evening saying that it is possible for them to get and to now offer me an earlier date for my second dose of the jab that I got earlier today. So
holy shizer!
Maybe it's true.
Yeah.
Wowzers. And how are you feeling? You feeling well? You okay?
At the moment, yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, I'm meant to be going to the zoo on Sunday for my birthday, so hopefully it'll,
And thank you for reminding me. Sunday's TLNA FM, which is going to be a 2-hour show leading up to Alan Bezick's Sunday night, the same day as Peter's birthday. And I just want to let you know, Pete, that that show will not in any way be referencing your birthday. Oh. Okay, it will not in any way be referencing it. I'm
going to be having an Indian with my mum, so.
Well, that's because you're a piece of trash.
And that meal will in no way be referencing this guy.
Selfish man. He's a selfish man. It will be. He'll be with his mum going. He'll be having his tikka masala and going. Ian Lee. Oh fuck! I mentioned him.
Damn it!
Balls! I mentioned him.
I do find I try not to mention it. To be honest, I think she doesn't really get it.
What, your birthday? She knows it's your birthday, mate. You came from her.
Ah, damn it. But I find myself in a situation tonight.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I bought number 10 of the 10 cassette tapes. cursed tapes. Of course, I've got no way to play it.
You're an idiot.
And as
you're
such,
a loyal fan.
Well, as such, I've now bought one of those things off Amazon where you play the tape and it goes into your computer.
Oh, I see. Fancy that.
And now...
Are you about to hold us to ransom?
Oh, we got a bootlegger. I'm reading books about bootlegs at the moment. I don't want a bootlegger.
Well, now...
Bootlegger.
But what if I could... I mean, that's it's a 20 quid outlay over the, for the gadget. It's like, yeah, but what if I could do something with that? And now I'm like, well, what if has anyone got radio phone-in shows on tape?
You want to do what's on the cassette tapes?
Well, it'd still be what's on the tapes.
Do you know what? Because I for a while I was kicking that idea around. When I saw how well yours was doing, I was thinking, well, would that work with audio? And I went on eBay, and I what I wanted was like I wanted someone who was selling a load of tapes, but they would be like family stuff. I wanted family stuff on there, and 6th birthday. I used to have so many tapes of my family, and I think my ex-wife chucked them out. I'm not sure. And I just couldn't find any, and I couldn't find the right combination of words to type into eBay or Facebook Marketplace and find those things. It was all Irish country music,
which is excellent, but not what you were after.
No, so.
But yeah, I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of cassette job lots on eBay, but you look at them. I mean, like with the VHS tapes, I try and get a feel for the labels and things, and you look at them, and it's like, yeah, they're clearly all kind of bootleg music. And I mean, I don't know if anybody really was sort of hoarding. I mean, obviously a few people were, because we got like the Bezic shows and things. But yeah, I mean, ideally, what you want is just a big box of tapes marked Tommy Boyd. I mean, that would be the idea.
Well, Dave says that he has a load of Danny Baker GLR shows from the mid-90s.
Oh.
It would be. I mean, I have an iPod full of Tommy Boyd that maybe one day we will sit and play with. But yeah, you do. What have you looked on eBay yet?
I've been looking whilst the gentlemen were on from the computer thing.
They're not to everyone's taste. I get it. You found them dull, and you went and looked on eBay. As who cares? Who cares? They're gone now. It's yesterday's news.
Or tomorrow's, depending on time traveling.
Depending on the time travel. And did you find anything?
Nothing so far, but I think it's something that requires a real deep dive.
Yeah.
To warrant any kind of gold, I think.
We have 2 people in the chat, one after the other, both saying they have loads of Caesar the Geezer shows on tape somewhere. Would Caesar the Geezer work for you?
Would that tickle your pickle?
Quite possibly. I've never actually heard Caesar the Geezer.
Oh, so. Caesar the Geezer! We got a phone call now. What's that, my love? You want to kill yourself? Right? Okay. He did do a fake suicide, I think.
No.
I think he did. Yeah. All right. If you got to look outside now. The moon is closer to the Earth than it's ever been, and if you jump now, you will jump higher because of the gravity. He did all that shit, which is great. It was great in the 90s.
Get in touch on Twitter or Discord or wherever.
Stewpot James and my friend Goo. If you want to, do you take whispers on? I just turn whispers off on Twitch.
But I mean, if you at me on Twitter and then we can,
at him.
I'm in the as well, and
James, my friend Goo, find what's on the tapes on Twitter, or come to. You'll find him in the Discord. He'll be telling someone off for a very, very minor infraction.
Hang on.
No, and because I would watch that show. I did consider it, and but I will have a little look, see if anything pops up on the eBay, but. I would love that. I would love that. Of course I would. It'd be awesome.
Because obviously at the moment I'm kind of thinking of things I can do with the whole Patreon setup. So I think initially that might be the kind of thing that I would, whack down a pocket, sort of put on look for a few of them and sort of pick out bits and, put out some kind of podcast of like me going through, listen to this guy,
Yeah. Similar to Alan Bezic analysis, ABA. which maybe I might do one this weekend because I haven't done that for ages, and we need a bonus pod for the £20 patrons and above. I would love it, Pete. If there's anything I can do to help you make this dream come true, that is the kind of stuff, as you know, that would have me salivating.
I tweeted you. If you can retweet that would be awesome. But it's
I'm not going to do a retweet. Is there anything else I could do, please?
Yeah, you could stick it up your bum.
Get off of here. Go to the cut off button. Get him off here. What a piece of trash.
Talking of £20 patrons and extra special content for them, I've got another Euro Groovy brewing.
Do it.
Yeah.
Does anyone?
It's just a matter of having a house empty of kids and their associated noise. Then it's happening. And actually, the really nice thing is I've had people suggesting tunes for Euro Groovy, which is always really helpful. So thanks for that.
There we go.
Here's Anonymous Tim on the cadge again, I dare say.
I've tweeted it, Pete, and I've worded it. If anything, I've worded it a little bit better than yours. Made it clearer what you're after.
What are you after this time, Tim?
Timber!
Sorry, I realise twice in one night is a bit too much.
No, it's lovely. People can call in as many times as they want.
That's not what I was talking about. Anyway, I've got a couple of things to say. First of all, you just reminded me.
By the way, sorry, 1 second, Tim. Can we Pete there mentioned Patreon? Can we get Pete put your Patreon link in the chat, please? It's like £2. You can put more if you want, but it's £2. That's less than a Costa coffee. It's less than a Costa coffee. We've signed up to it. That we are proud to support it. I suggest you do after you've signed up to ours. Tim.
I've got a whole bunch of tapes from my childhood. I think one of the things that I cite in my life that put me onto radio, because I used to want to be on radio, was when I was about 4 years old. I was given a talking tape of Dracula read by Anthony Valentine.
Who's Anthony Valentine?
Oh, he was an actor. I think you saw him around a lot more in the 70s or so. But he had a brilliant voice, fantastic talking voice.
Okay.
And the first thing I did on Christmas Day as a 4-year-old was record my own impromptu version of Dracula.
Oh, mate.
Which I have on cassette somewhere. I don't remember the whole thing. I'll find it.
I had so much stuff, and I had it until really, really recently, in the last 10 years, and I went to that box to look, and they were gone. Other cassettes are still there, but they were gone.
Dracula was the first book that ever made me absolutely properly terrified. I remember getting to the bit where Jonathan Harker looks out of the window and the count is going up the wall, and at that point I went, right, that's enough of that then. I don't think I'll read any more of that for tonight.
I had the version I had, I think, was an abridged version. But and then I read the book, and I was surprised at how many people faint all the way through it.
Well, very tight corsets.
I don't like. I think vampires are a little bit rubbish.
I love them.
Well, Dracula, you know, the original and still the best.
I've worked with the original Dracula, Christopher Lee, and you weren't allowed to ask him about it. But he would talk for hours on end about a Police Academy 7 mission to Moscow. Honestly, I talked for ages. I was the first British actor to deliver a speech entirely in Russian in Red Square. Who gives a shit? It was a terrible film, man. Don't bang on about that.
I had a couple of other things to say. One is I came up with a joke. Oh. My own joke, and I don't care if it's been told before. I came up with it.
Okay.
I want to see if we can do. But first of all, I want to say I made a comment earlier on in the chat, and I want to thank the moderator who timed me out. It's my first ever timeout, and I'm
the best mods. We got the best mods.
Grateful for it, because
well done, mods.
It's one of those things that you post it and then go, "Wish I hadn't done that."
Yeah.
And then just trying to be funny. I know I shouldn't.
Yeah, don't try to be funny, Tim. He said just before you're about to tell us a joke.
Speaking of which, here's my joke. Now, do you want me to tell you the whole joke, or do you want me to give you the setup and everyone else can suggest
it?
I don't want any of it, but
all right, well,
tell it like a joke.
Tell it, go on, do it.
All right. So it's about Lord of the Rings. Okay. Gandalf slammed down his big wand and shouted at the monster, "You shall not pass." But it was a Tolkien gesture.
You happy with that?
Dave, give us a call again, please, mate.
My goodness me.
It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even work on any doesn't work on any. Time out, Ralph, for saying that was nice. 2-minute time out, please. Time out. I'm going to go call.
Oh, dear.
No. Oh, there we go. He's there.
Evening.
Good evening, Dave. Thank you for my lovely, lovely birthday present.
Yeah, that was a bit crap of me saying I was giving them out to anybody who wanted them.
Don't tease it. You're very, very kind of you, very generous of you, and it was lovely, lovely to see you today, mate. We had 2 hugs. Me and Dave had 2 hugs because I didn't feel the first one was intimate enough. I said, "Come give me another hug. Let's have another hug. Let's do this properly."
Then I forgot I hadn't polished a Bowie statue, so I had to go back and do it.
I saw the photographic evidence and appreciated
it.
Yeah.
That pinging, by the way, is Discord. Discord is open and it's pinging, and we've got it open because if anyone wants to come and join us and chat via Discord, come to the. Oh look, hang on, we've got people. Gatford and Alistair, stay there. I'll drag you in a second. Oh, actually, Dave, can I try something? I'm wondering. Oh no,
Discord and...
you won't be able to hear them. Actually, Alistair.
Well, that's fine.
They've left anyway. That's good. Go on, Dave. Sorry.
No, I was just thinking about sort of that sort of defence mechanism I sort of have when I give people gifts. I just say, "Oh, it's nothing. It costs me anything. So if they hate it, it doesn't matter."
No, it was great, mate. It was a kind thought, and it's lovely, and I shall probably whip that out this weekend and have a little listen with that. My friends, LP.
I mean, it might send you down a bit of an Elton rabbit hole, you know, the early stuff, possibly.
I know very little about him. About him.
But that sort of fell into my lap. But
well, I hope you wiped it down.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Well, it's still in the cellophane, so it wiped off fine. But he's one of those people that and I like the idea of giving, because I think I asked you not long ago, "Oh, do you know any early Elton?" You said no, never. So I thought, well, it's good. It might it might spring off something, or it might go, "Oh God, no one! How the hell did he ever sell any records?" And then it'll work out either way, I guess.
Yeah.
So
no,
the gift of music is always
music,
good thing.
Music running through my soul.
Even if it's illicit music, but
thank you, man.
No worries at all.
Right.
So it was good to see you, and hello, Kath, and hope you're well. And I said to Ian earlier on, I've been listening to the audio of the podcast, and it works.
It works
as an audio experience.
This crap works as a listening.
As an audio experience, yeah. When you're watching Blackwell Pleasure Beach and stuff, it all works.
Will it work if I cut you off now, do you think?
Hopefully.
Okie dokie. That's right. So let's go back to the Discord, because there were people there. It's got it on a different window there. So I'm bringing people in.
Me,
hello?
Anyway.
Oh, they were chatting to each other.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
But it's you two.
Yes.
It's one of you. Gatford's gone.
Where's Gatford gone?
Gatford's gone. Hello, are you there?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well,
can you hear me now then?
We can hear you. The audience can hear you. Everyone can hear you.
Gatford's back in the lounge. Drag.
But we've. Oh. Here we go. Let's have. I want. Right. Hello, D. Excuse me. Hello, D.
Hello.
Hello, D.
Hi guys, are you keeping okay?
Yeah, good, fine. We can hear you great. Well, how may we be of assistance to you?
I was just saying how much I've been enjoying the radio stuff you've been doing.
The ones without pictures. I'm doing another one on Sunday, and I'm doing them because I'm really enjoying doing them. And I'm persuading. Catherine's a little bit busy at the moment, but you're going to come and do one, and I want you to do one where I'm not on it. It's just you, and I'll take the phone calls. I'll drive the desk, and you come and do a show. It's so much fun.
We could definitely do
that. Would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'd like that.
Okay, well that's good.
That's two of you. That's a show.
The thing is, Alistair and I were having a really good chit chat.
Okay, well I can put you back in there. That's not a problem, mate. There you go, D. We got rid of those guys. And thank you we've seen that you signed up to the Patreon. Thank you for that.
Pleasure.
We're going to do more of the radio shows. Once we get into July, we've got the freedom to do a whole lot more stuff. And probably, I know some people have said they like the evening stuff more. We'll probably do some evenings as well. We just need to get through this month. We need to do our 60 hours. And then, boy, oh boy, there's going to be less content from July, but it's going to be better. And it's just going to be a whole lot better. I'm while I'm terrified of the finances of it, I'm excited at the freedom that it will bring.
Well, the thing is, the only hoops we'll be jumping through are the ones that we hold for each other. It'll be like any other. No, but it's not like we've got to please a platform and do certain things to comply with what they want. We can do what we like, and we can do what you like more, which is the hope.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I'm sure that everybody in chat's got the same. That's why we're doing the Patreon thing with you. It's absolutely 100% support for it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dee.
It is appreciated, Dee, and thank you for joining us. How do you? Because we tried this a while ago, doing this on the Discord. And if you want to come and join us, come on the Discord, come into the lounge, and then I'll drag you into the thing. We did it a while ago, and then we never really kind of pursued it because I think we've forgotten because we're quite old-fashioned and go for the phone. And then I saw Vix doing it the other day, and I thought, oh, we should try that again. But I went on her show. I got really nervous doing it. How are you finding this, Dee?
Absolutely fine. The only thing I've got as a problem is that there's a slight lag.
Right. Okay. Now, right. Are you?
So
you're not
I'm
listening
probably
to
about a couple of seconds behind you guys.
But you're not. Are you listening to the Twitch stream?
Yeah.
Well, don't listen to that, you absolute pudding. My God, Dee, turn that off and listen to the audio in the Discord.
Yeah, I can hear you now, mate, don't worry.
Now we're there, you see?
You'd think, wouldn't you, that as a musician I would know that sort of stuff. But you know what it's like, No, stupidity in itself.
When we did not at all. When we did the media show on Radio 4, they had the head of the Bauer Network, which is probably the second biggest radio network in the UK, and they had a technician with them, and they could not. The guy was talking into the back of the microphone.
Wasn't he using a USB mic?
He was using a Yeti USB mic, and he was talking into the back of the microphone. I'm thinking, if that guy can't do it, right, the head of a radio station, okay, maybe he wouldn't understand it, but A, you would think he would, never been in a radio studio, and B, there was an engineer with him. The engine, so D, no, no, you're fine. Trust me, you're fine.
But guys, honestly, a quick one to you guys. Just absolutely loving it, and best of luck because you don't need it. You're going to be superb.
Thank you, mate. Nice to see you, dear. I'm going to move you back into the lounge. You can hang about if you want. You can go. I'm going to speak to Maximilian. Good evening, Max.
Sorry.
Hello.
Oh, Max.
Hello. Hi. Who's that?
What do you mean? Who's that? It's Ian and Catherine.
Oh, I didn't realise. Sorry, guys.
Have you fallen down a sock?
Yes.
He's in that snazzy flat of his.
Well, he's at one end.
Wrong end of it.
He's in the east wing of the snazzy flat. How can you hear us, Max?
Yeah, you're shouting.
Okay, well, I wish you would.
Okay, can you hear me now?
There we go. Now we
Much
can hear
better.
you. Now we can hear you. How may we be of assistance to you, Max?
I was just popping into Discord as you suggested, and the audio, and suddenly I found I was talking to people.
You were
That's
talking
really
to Alistair
cool.
and Gatford. If you go into, it's weird. If you go into Discord and go to the voice channels, in
Which
the
I just
lounge, they've got
Yeah,
Alistair,
got it.
we've got Ben, and we've got Gatford, and we've got Sinjin. Should we bring Sinjin in?
Yeah, go on.
Yes, let me drag Sinjin in. This is fun. This feels like a thing.
Hey, Sinjin.
Hi guys, how are you?
Sinjin, you're through to me, Catherine, and Max.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Ian, Catherine, and Max. I'm doing good. I just didn't know what was happening. I came over and I saw the people in Discord. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. A mix of.
No, right. This is good. Right. Have you both got? Are you listening to us in Discord or are you listening to Twitch?
I'm listening to you in Discord because I'm a professional.
Okay. Okay. Professional. Jesus, my word. Right, Max, stay there. Whatever you said to Sinjin, answer that question, Sinjin.
Me answer the question now?
Yes!
Sinjin, what have you been up to today? End of question.
Not much. I'm trying to figure out my life. It seems like when one thing goes well, two things go bad. So I'm just working on getting past that.
May we ask what has happened?
Just today. So I camped out for 14 hours to get one of the new graphics cards for the computer. The graphics card was $250 above what it was supposed to be, and now I also need to get a power supply. So I need to spend like an extra $500 over what it was.
No.
That was just in the last 14 hours, but just things have not been like super hot lately, but it'll be fine. I'll make it through it.
I'm sorry to hear that. Max, have you got any words of wisdom or advice or encouragement that we can give to our brother Sinjin across the water? Max cannot hear a word you're saying. So
sounds lovely.
So thank you for that.
But you know that he meant well.
We've got Ant is in here now. Hello, Ant. Ant, you have to unmute yourself. Go down to the little picture of the microphone. Click that little picture of the microphone, and you will be unmuted. And then
this is going super well.
Oh, isn't it? My God.
I've just been in the last 3 minutes, and it seems like it's popping off. Oh, look, there's more people in the lounge now.
Okay, names we don't recognize. What could possibly go wrong?
Hello,
FV?
FV Sag.
FV Sag, yes, hello.
How's it going?
What have you got for us?
I just thought I'd join. I've been watching on Twitch and seeing everything go wrong, so I thought I'd pop in, and if you wanted to talk while everything's getting organised.
We are organised. We are fine. We are. This is a smooth technical show for us. Imagine.
Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling well. When everything goes wrong, sometimes.
Are you a technical? Are you a streamer? What is your grasp on technology?
Yeah, I am a streamer. I've been doing it for 8 years. I've been
doing what?
Been around. I'm one of those people that everybody hates who just plays video games and doesn't really put a lot of effort into.
Who cares?
Into what I do.
I think we've been putting too much. We're reducing the amount of effort. I think it's going to be like the White Album from now on. We're going back to basics, back to rock and roll. Forget the special effects. We're just going to go back to just chatting, and that's it.
That's all you need. That's all you need is a couple people in chat to bounce off of and a good time. That's all you really need. Sometimes a bit of alcohol, but that depends how the day is going.
Exactly. And what was the last game that you streamed?
That would have been today. I've been getting back into Minecraft. I've been playing that for obviously a lot of people know Minecraft. I've been getting into that.
My kids love Minecraft. And I kind of like watching Minecraft, but I hate playing it. I like watching it. It's a fun thing to watch.
Yeah, it depends.
It does my head in.
Yeah, it's gotten wild and over the top recently. But I just like my thing is recreating Isengard from Lord of the Rings is what I'm currently trying to do.
Wow.
Big, epic, just trying to have a good time and try and bring stuff that I love into the digital world. It's already in there, more real to me.
I love it.
Put a bit of effort in. So,
I also love your voice. This guy's got a great voice, right?
It's very soothing, yeah. And I like I like the idea of building something, from your imagination. It's art, that stuff that you're doing there.
It's nice to go into it with a blank page. That's why I'm terrible with art. I wish I was good with art, but I'm okay at doing this, at doing it in the 3D world. It's nice going with a blank canvas, putting in some hard graft, and then going, yeah, that looks nice, and then never looking at it again.
Sinjin,
just knowing that you put something.
Were you ever a Minecraft kind of guy, Sinjin?
Have you ever built a world?
All that I do when I do Minecraft is creative mode. I don't like so much the going around and gathering resources. I just want all the resources available, and then I do basically the same thing that FV does. I just go around and build stuff and try and replicate and duplicate
11-year-old is really into Minecraft because he said he was a big Fortnite guy, and he said the last season of Fortnite sucked. No one liked it. there's a new one out now, so I think maybe he's back into it. But he was really getting into Minecraft. But for a while, before he got really seriously into Minecraft, he would make like torture chambers, and he had all these. He had like about 1,000 zombies buried underground.
Yeah, you were looking over his shoulders, and you're saying, "What is that awful noise?" Yeah, he had like a zombie pit.
Yeah, a zombie pit. It was bad, you know. But now he's really into it, and he makes like proper stuff and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, okay. Saj, nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Lovely to meet you too.
Thank
no
you,
problem
man.
at all. Have a great rest of stream.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's get in Crazy Rip. Hello, Crazy Rip.
I'm gonna hop out, guys. I love you guys.
All right, Sinjin's got beef with Crazy Rip. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot you.
Yeah,
got beef.
I don't know
it's
what I'm
a
doing.
mortal enemy.
You got beef with Crazy Rip.
Is that Craig?
Just
Hello?
let me mute you on the. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
I'm gonna let Catherine steer this one.
Marvelous.
Is that?
So yeah, I really
Big
don't know
buckle of
what's going
drugs
on.
and
here.
no top on.
It's the first proper time in Discord voice, but it seems to be working. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that you? That's Craig,
Cool.
isn't it?
Yeah.
There we
I'll
go.
do.
Thank you.
Oh no, that means you've linked to my name. So yeah, it's Craig. Yeah.
No, it's your voice. Well, I recognise your voice.
I know, but I sort of like don't have a online presence with my name. Well, I keep my name separate to my user. But anyway, who cares?
Well, we have okay. Okay.
Marvelous. That computer game thing was good earlier. I just bought another one of those retro machines. I know Ian likes to buy them.
What have you bought?
I've bought the Pandora Box DX. Have you seen that sort of stuff?
Do you know where that rings a bell? Actually, DX.
They do like loads of different consoles.
Oh yeah, okay.
Pandora was.
There's the double stick arcade.
No, I bought the there's a clamshell one, but there's like loads of them out now, and they all look really good.
Oh, okay, it's that.
Well, I'm into retro gaming more than I am into modern gaming these days.
Okay.
I just keep buying consoles and not getting them to work. So hopefully this one will work.
Well, that was my issue. Is I would buy stuff and I would never play it. But I've got a nice little handheld. I was playing some PS1 games on my little handheld in bed, and you know it's all good. All right, well.
That's what I'm hoping this will do.
Okay.
I found out, right? You know, because like when we left the EU and everything.
Yes, mate.
I started noticing on eBay that lots of like Chinese stuff wasn't showing up anymore when I was searching for products. And like the last two things that I searched for, I went to Amazon to eBay.com.
Yes.
And there's stuff like from China where it doesn't even show up on co.uk anymore.
Wow, that's because
and it's cheaper. So that's a help. You can still buy it and have it sent into Britain, but they just don't bother advertising on ebay.co.uk anymore.
I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know whether to be angry or to shrug my shoulders.
Well, basically, if you're about to buy something from non-EU abroad, have a look on ebay.com because the chances are they'll be cheaper and they'll still post to the UK.
Or buy British. For God's sake, support this country. Support this goddamn country.
Well, that was the thing. It was all coming up that the UK stuff was cheap, and I was going,
UK stuff is
no,
better. It's more
cheaper.
expensive because it's better. And those UK pounds that you're spending more of are going to UK industries. Okay?
I'm still
so if you want
spending
to
the
shut
pound.
up, if you want to support this country, then you goddamn better buy British and stop buying that Chinese crap, okay? Thank you very much.
The ideas you're doing are looking good for the future, man. Especially the radio stuff. It's going to be brilliant.
Thank you, man. We'll see how it goes. We're getting into a rhythm.
Man.
We're going to do at some point this week, maybe this weekend or maybe next week. I'm going to do chapter 2 of the Isley Brothers, Ivy Tilsley's autobiography, and it's going to be for everyone to watch. That one's not going to be behind a paywall. They will get behind a paywall after July the 1st, but I'm going to do one this week, and it's going to be for everybody. So imagine that.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Nice one, man. Thank you.
Tim is asking, Catherine, do you have a favourite type of computer game? One where you don't have to hold a gun and look at the floor. Yeah. I do. I've really enjoyed. There's one on the VR that I really enjoyed called.
The golf game is good on the VR.
The golf one. Is
I might
good.
play some VR this
What was
weekend.
the Alice in Wonderland one called? Was it?
Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, that was really good.
My youngest loved that.
There's
He
some
completed
great VR games.
Have we got any requests to be unblocked?
Yeah, we got loads.
Oh, mate, then
All right. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session. I've had a quick look, and I don't think many people are going to get off with this.
Intentional says, can we call you guys? It's a phone-in show. Here comes the phone number. Call any time you want.
Right, let's have a look, see what's what.
Anytime you want. Even when we're talking now, you can call in. We will take the call.
So basically, on this channel, you can come on and have a chat with us about anything you want to. And there's
Thank
only
you,
really one rule, and that one rule is...
There we go.
Which you would think would be easy to abide by, not so for so many people. This week, we've got 6 unbanned requests.
Irish Intellectual says, I have called you guys. Well, where? You haven't. I have my number ends in 44.
Well...
You haven't called. That number is not on my screen. So could you call it again, please? Irish Shamrock. Jesus, lad, you're on Twitch. So are you. Next. Who's this? Hang on. Right. Hang on. We're trying to do... Yes, Kev? Hello, Kev? Kev?
Is it working?
It's very, very quiet. Irish Shamrock. So what's the crack with this? What are you chatting about? You're so not Irish. You're so trying too hard to be Irish. Kev!
Oh, God. What?
It's too quiet.
I've got an echo.
Okay. Because you're listening to the Twitch stream.
Hello?
Yes?
I said I switched my...
It's Kev, it's too quiet, man. We can hardly hear you. No, I don't care about the echo. I care about the fact we can't hear you.
Sorry, I'll try again later.
Okay, nice one, man. Thank you. Bye. By the way, Irish Hammer, I've timed you out because don't come in and take over our chat. Don't come in and take over our chat. Goodbye. Right, let's get these. Oh, is it? Did he type in a swear word?
I was just seeing what... No, I was just seeing what went on. So...
okay, here we go.
Unbanned request. Let's start with GameOn_. I think this was just because of a lot of stuff all of a sudden. Game On came in with KEKW, which I believe is a noise for like laughter or something. Twitch chat, a Twitch thing.
Oh, okay.
Then one of them. And then Omega Lull. Banned. Okay. Hi, I was banned because I saw a big countdown. Sorry, I didn't think saying this was ban worthy. I apologise. I won't bring this up again.
He seems like a nice guy. Who banned him? Who banned him?
Me, and I think it was just because there was a little flurry. There might have been something else going on at the time that meant there was a lot of stuff.
I like this guy.
I'm going to unban.
I like that guy.
I think I was hasty.
Hello,
oh
caller.
my God!
Yes?
Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
Yes?
My name is Charlie.
Oh.
Okay, we can see your face. We can see you're white. And yes. we can hear you doing an Indian accent. But we can see that you are white, probably British. And not from Indian heritage. So would you like to speak in your real voice?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, basically, I want to tell you about my life.
It shouldn't take long.
Is it all about how it got turned upside down?
No, it's I got 3 kids, 2 wives. They're all my cousins.
Mate, you're 15 years old.
What's good, Kurt?
You're 15 years old. Johan.
No, Kurt. I'm a 49-year-old boy. I'm from Florida.
Okay. We can sit and listen to this, or we could talk to. I'm happy to talk to you, but if you just want to do your 49-year-old man from Florida's voice, then we'll listen to that. I've not got a problem with that.
Do you want to fight, Kurt?
I don't think your mum would let you out at this time of night, to be honest, for a fight.
Let's just let him do his piece.
I'll have you, boy.
I'll have you. Okay.
I'll have you, Kurt. You ain't ready for the smoke? You want the smoke? You don't want it. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke, huh? You don't want the smoke.
Okay. Just remind you of that one rule there.
That's an example.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope he's all right. I hope he's okay. Right, next.
Libra forever.
Libra forever.
You can't drill a hole with a W. I don't give
this is the hole guy.
Hole. I don't give an F hole.
I picked him. He got angry with me because I paid someone to come and hang that mirror because I was not confident at drilling a hole. He spelt hole with a W, and did he climax as harsh? I think he may have done. And by the way, click refresh, everybody, because you're about 2 minutes behind the stream. And I picked him up for the spelling hole with a W, and then it got. I remember this. Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm wearing a wig.
He got pointed out that he'd spelt hole wrong.
Yeah.
He didn't give an F.
No, he didn't.
Banned. The unbanned request is as follows. I'm sorry for offending. I had a bad morning, and you're right. I can't spell. Okay.
Unban that guy. Come back.
Unban.
Come back. Come back. Don't be a dick.
Right. So, EDO Breakfast Show is next up.
Oh.
And here's the thing. We always get a little bit itchy when they start referencing other people in the chat, people that have been in the chat for a long time.
Oh, that wasn't me
that
caused.
Here.
No, that wasn't me that caused. That wasn't that caused him me to ban him. It was the last one that caused me to ban him.
So that would have got me twitching if I'd have been here. Those two little references to somebody else. This is insane. I had no idea that the Stuart Lee was a streamer.
By the way, intentional. We know that caller was you. So you know.
It's got the same tone of voice.
Yeah, we know it was you.
Fido Dido.
Fido Dido. We know it was you.
Fido dickhead.
Oh, he's only had a Twitch account since April, and he's about to get banned from this channel.
And told off by his mummy. I'm dreadfully sorry. I was larking about and managed to choose the route of being a pillock. Won't do it again if unbanned. Yeah, I won't do it again if I remain banned too.
Let's unban this guy. This guy.
I thought I was going to be banning
this
tonight.
Is great, man. What lovely jubbly.
I have to apologise.
Good morning, lovely jubbly.
Love it.
Okay.
Vic, stay there. We'll come to you in a bit.
Beanbags Mahoney.
Oh.
Kath looking great for 1 a.m. in the morning. If Kath sat in a hot tub, I'd watch it. Banned by Mandy.
I'd watch what?
Because
watch a hot tub.
And then the response was because all the stories are true. What stories?
There's a lot. In fairness,
hot tub stories.
In fairness, I've been writing a lot of stories about you in hot tubs, and they are true. Kev says, just joined Discord, thought I was going to go into the lounge, then on the live stream. You were. We just couldn't hear you, man. It was too quiet. So we'll sort out what's going on with that microphone, and we'll get you back onto the show.
Anyway, Beanbags Mahoney. Denied. Don't be a dick. Oh, then someone came in with a Free Palestine, PSPS.
Oh, they were warned.
We're trying to keep all that stuff out of here because it takes over the chat. You're never going to get the response you want. You're doing it to make a point, and that's great. Not the right place.
And we had both sides, so.
What?
We had both sides. Well.
I'm just trying to spread awareness. Do you know what? Maybe you should go on a march.
Yeah.
Then there was this madness here.
Oh.
Earth_is flat earlier on came in swinging. I have no idea what that was all about. I'm not reading it out. And the response in here was, I didn't break any of the chat rules. Oh, I think they're having a go at someone that we were talking to. No,
Goodbye.
Not Goodbye.
Hello, Vix. Oh, hello, Vix.
I was going to ring up and apologise for the blobby, but I think I should probably apologise for those awful Beatles questions first instead. They were terrible.
Were they like written by babies? Were they the baby Beatles questions?
I think it's so that everyone in the family can play this game, not just you.
But I can't play it because I would win it. All right, hang on a minute. Let's pick. Right, you two are what I like to call plebs, right? I mean, I say that with love and respect. Okay, so here's questions. Here's questions. Okay. Which Beatle had a sister who lived in the United States of America? Catherine.
George Harrison.
Correct. So it's 1-0.
Doesn't she do something with like a tribute to him?
No.
Like as him? Yes, she does.
In which song on... It's factually incorrect. We'll go with it. On which song on the White Album, which doesn't exist, is the walrus named as Paul? It's up to you, Vix, and it's up to you, Catherine. 5, 4. Are you still there, Vix?
I am still there. I don't know the answer.
Okay. Glass Onion. You know that song? I told you about the... Well, here's another clue for you all. The walrus was Paul.
Fair enough.
Which... Oh, now I read these names earlier today and I wouldn't know this. Which 4 members of John's band, the Quarrymen, performed on the group's 1958 demo record?
The tall one, the shorter one, the one with the denim jacket on, and the one with leathers.
John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and
Ziggy Marley.
John Lowe.
Oh.
Okay, Catherine. Here's the annoying thing, Vix, right? Well, you and me were having fun. When Catherine is intellectually challenged, which is quite a lot, she starts to take in the piss. And that's why I never play any games with her, never do any quizzes with her, never have any fun with her.
Is this why the Thursday night quizzes stopped then?
Yeah.
Apparently my fault, is it?
Yeah, totally your fault. Because you disrespected the quiz, the art of the quiz. You disrespect the art of the quiz.
Oh, piss off. It's because I was wiping the floor with you.
Do you miss the true or blue ones?
Sorry, Vix, what was that again, please?
I do miss the true or blue ones that was it Gatford used to do?
No, it was Nelly.
It was Blueford. Well, I'll tell you what, Vix. If you send me your phone number, I will get his phone number, and
he can ring you up every Thursday.
He can ring you up and make filthy innuendos to you and see how you like it.
She'd love it.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, I live for that.
Live for it. What's going on?
Not much. No, I'm gonna stream some Among Us tonight in a bit, and John Harris always joins us.
Stream
He's
some
in the chat,
Among Us.
so shout out to John.
You're gonna stream
Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us, not any goose fuck. No,
Among Us. I couldn't. Your accent. What? Is, I'm gonna stream some Among Us.
It's called pronouncing it properly.
I'm gonna stream some Among Us.
Among
you, Catherine.
Among Us. It's not difficult.
I'm gonna stream.
We've got our heads around the wacky way you talk.
I'm gonna stream some Among Us. Some of Mongos.
Some Among Us.
I'm gonna stream some Among Us.
Why is that difficult?
I don't know. It's,
You're outnumbered at the minute, Ian. So
yeah, I know, but I'm outnumbered by dickheads, which count for a third of a normal person. So that's 2/3 compared to me. I'm a person and a half because I'm so cool. So actually, I'd more than triple the shit you've got.
Wow. You're 48 years old.
Yes, exactly. And old enough to be her dad and old enough to
My
be...
dad.
Are you feeling a bit sassy tonight, Ian?
I'm feeling... here's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling very confident. I'm feeling very cocksure. Doesn't mean what you think it means, Catherine.
You have no idea what I think.
I know exactly what you think it means.
Why don't you mansplain to Catherine what she thinks?
Yeah, I will actually.
Again.
Vix, thank you for the introduction and for the invitation. Both of those things are appropriate. I didn't get the word wrong. I will. I choose not to do that, and that's my choice.
That cocksure is probably a pistol reference from the olden days.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think it's something to do with penises? Is that why you were leading me there?
Could you speak into your microphone so that they can hear the bullshit you're coming out with?
I think they can hear me perfectly well.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I'm hitting the yellow. You're midway in the green.
You love hitting the yellow.
That is a reference to piss sex. We were watching
Place in the Sun,
and they kept talking about water sports.
If lovers of water sports will really enjoy this area, and every time one of us has to give the other one the side eye. Yeah. You don't want to let on that it's you that thought it first, but we both think it.
No. It's outrageous. It's outrageous behaviour. What's up? Is anything happening this weekend? Anyone doing anything this weekend that I can get involved in? I want to hang out.
Why don't you play Goose Goose Duck with us on Sunday?
Well, have you played it before? What is it?
I haven't played it yet, but I think Sinjin's going to play with us as well.
Well, I can't.
So.
I'm doing a radio show to make up our hours. I mean, because I really enjoy doing it.
Honestly, you're as bad as my mates. They said to me, "Oh, what are you doing this weekend?" I said, "Well, I could probably be available." And they went, "Oh, we're going on a date."
I wanna. Sinjin, who invited you into this, please?
I have power here.
Okay, fair play. You do actually. He's a mod. But is anyone? No. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll come and play it. When? What time?
Let's do Sunday night after your stream.
Well, I'll be listening to. Here's the thing. I'm going to be flicking away Sunday night.
Oh.
Okay.
Between Alan Bezic and Radio 2, because I want to hear my youngest on Radio 2 being interviewed, and I want to hear Alan Bezic. But I am up for playing Goose Goose Duck.
Is that another UK thing that doesn't translate to America? You said flicking off, which
I didn't say flicking off. I said flicking away.
Oh well, either way.
Well, what do you think it
really.
means, Sinjin? Because you're probably right.
Kat, please don't ladies blame me.
Ladies blame. Ladies blame. I'll come and play. What do I need to do? What do I need to download? Do I need to download something?
Just download the game. That's it.
I'll download my fist in your face in a minute,
there's
Sinjin.
no need for that. Why are you so fighty?
Hang on a minute, guys. You be quiet because you won't. I don't think you'll.
It's been really sassy tonight.
Hang on. We've got. You might hear this call. It's that 15-year-old kid again.
He's got sand in his crack or something.
Hang on. Can you hear this call, Vix and Sinjin?
No, we can't hear it.
No.
Well, he hasn't said anything yet. He hasn't said anything.
Oh, maybe then.
Okay.
Yo,
say something, boy.
Hello.
Can you hear that?
No.
Okay, I'll cut him off then.
The amount of times that you threatened to put your fist in my orifice is startling.
Yeah.
You say that one more time, and I'll put my fist up your asshole, as you Americans are saying.
Bring it on.
Your ass is going to be.
I don't know how many people are saying that. I feel like you have maybe a skewed perception of what we're doing with
my foot up your
fists and butt.
Can everyone leave each other's butts alone?
Fine. I'm
I
cool
can't agree to that.
I can. So all right. So I'm all right. So that's Sunday night. I'm sorted. What else is going on over the rest of the weekend? I just want to hang out.
Stop being weird.
I'm not being weird. I'm
very
being
needy.
I'm being friendly.
No, it's coming across as.
It's not. It's coming across to you because you're very wanty.
You're threatening to punch him,
I'm not.
Then saying you demand
I haven't
his
threatened
company.
to punch anyone. You're being very want. You say I'm needy. It's only needy because you're wanty.
What?
Yeah, exactly. You're wanty. I'm not needy. I'm just being. Ask these guys. They'll probably side with you actually because they're idiots. But I'm just being a nice guy.
I am an idiot.
There we go. Say that again, Sinjin.
No, thank you.
Dickhead.
All right.
Right.
I'm playing Goose Goose Duck, though, with you.
Okay, I'm playing Goose Goose Duck at the weekend. Kath won't play it.
Catherine's invited as well, obviously.
She won't play it.
What?
Yeah, come on.
For me?
Here's my guarantee, right? She will, Sunday night, she'll say, are we doing this game? And I'll go, yeah, I'm actually half an hour into it. And she'll go, oh, why didn't you send me the link? I go, because it's not my responsibility to send you the link. You should send me the link.
You asked me,
I'll
and
send
then
you the
didn't
link.
follow through. That's fine. I know this now.
Kath, I'll send you the link.
Thank you, Sinjin. I can rely on you.
Do it. Good.
You're welcome. We're friends.
I'm a great
that's
guy.
what friends do.
Hey, I'm a great guy.
Great guys don't need to say that.
No,
we believe you.
No, but the friends of great guys shouldn't need reminding.
I don't.
Well, you should have.
I don't think anybody questioned your greatness of being a guy.
But no one brought it up. No one said it until I
we
brought
have to
it into the room.
proactively say it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a great guy, Ian.
Right now, Vix is being
fall
sucky.
for that, Vix.
I don't like that.
I can't win.
Now she's being too creepy. It's just you.
Do you know people... Vix falls asleep on people's streams?
I do
midway
not.
through the stream?
I do not.
Whose stream? Your stream, Sinjin? Because if it is, you need to take a look at that. You need to think, what are you doing wrong?
I did, but I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, don't you even start. You know what? I can move you. No. I have power here. I'm not going to do that.
I'm stirring it. That's what I'm doing here, Captain. This is great.
Oh, you're bringing me back in now?
I'm stirring these. I'm stirring it up between friends. Yeah, I did. Because you were talking, and I'm talking, and I'm stirring it up between friends.
Ow! I feel stirred. I feel very stirred right now.
We all feel stirred, yeah.
Oh, there's a creature on me. There's an insect on my leg. Okay, well, let's get let's just do a conversation. Let's chat. I'm going to throw a topic into the conversation. That's it. Okay, just throwing this in and see where we go. Let's see if we can sort this out. Israel-Palestine. What's the deal? What's going on?
Just in with the really easy topics. So.
Vix, what's going on? What's happening? What can we do? How do we fix this? How do we sort
How
this
do we
out?
fix it?
How do we
This is why you don't speak first, Vix, because then you get.
I don't want to answer this.
Let's do it. How do we fix this? What can we do? Who can I call?
Let's call Bezic and ask him.
I think people have been called. Let them work it out.
Okay, all right.
They've been trying for some time. Fingers crossed. They pull their fingers out.
Okay, so where we got with that is let's just
leave it to them.
Leave it to them.
Just leave it.
No. I mean, leave it to the international community that's already been trying to sort it out for about 40
Stick a post-it
years.
in it. Come back, wrap around to it.
Okay, here's
back.
what
We'll leave this one to the experts. I think.
Okay, here's a conversation. I'm just doing conversation starters because it's a bit flat. Yeah, Sinjin, masks are overrated, right?
No, I love my mask. My mask matches with my hat, so I look very fashionable often.
So what you're saying is, and I'm not making any judgment here, but you're saying it's okay to be a sheeple.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
As long as it's a sheeple with me.
Vix agrees. Let's ditch the masks. Hashtag.
No.
Let's. Vix, excuse me. Vix agrees with me. Hashtag. Let's ditch the masks now. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm a human being. I'm an individual. I've got rights, and me and Vix are ditching it, and we're ditching it now. And if you support Vix Faz, if you follow her channel, then you too are on the side of right.
Vix Faz.
I feel like I have to unfollow now.
Okay, yeah, and follow Vix. That's your thing. Is censorship. You're no platforming her and in this cancel culture age, and that is disgusting.
I don't like this fake news that's being bandied about on this channel about me.
My brother's in chat. Hi, brother.
Oh, hi, brother.
Hey, brother.
He's not your brother.
Okay.
Vix, please back off. No, it was just a Vix. You're my brother at this point, Ian, so we're brothers.
94. Hi, I hear my brother.
So what, his first name is Hunter?
Huntero.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Why have you got such wicked names? Sinjin and Hunter. I mean, our generation were all like Paul's and Sarah's and Claire's.
Well, to be fair, a lot of things over there are kind of boring in comparison, huh?
Sinjin, you said
I can't see you guys, but I can only imagine what your facial reactions are.
If I was wearing pearls, I would clutch them. In fact, I'm going to clutch them anyway.
Please don't talk about your pearl necklace on stream. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm just gonna leave. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even said it.
Vix,
oh my goodness.
Vix, listen, I like you, but I'm gonna have to let you go. We cannot allow anti-mask propaganda.
I didn't say anything. I've got a beautiful
stream.
Simpsons mask, and I want to wear it forever. So.
Okay, well, how did he just went?
Yeah,
it's just that was rude, to be honest.
He shamed himself, so he.
Now, if I kick you, that doesn't ban you, does it?
No, I'll just leave. I'll leave.
No, you've been kicked.
Shame myself.
Sinjin's back.
I'm sorry. I should have said bye before.
He's gone. That was fun. Did we do all of the unbanned?
No.
This is great. I'm having fun. I'm having a great show. I've suddenly got a vibe going. You feel the vibe?
Yeah.
It's a strong vibe, huh?
It feels a lot like tummy ache. Exo Tinjo.
Okay, yeah.
Came in hot. 22:26 this evening. With and bum her. And then shortly after, your wife will be getting bummed.
Let's find out what is. Well, go on quickly.
I banned him. And the request is unban me, please. Couldn't even be bothered to write, please.
Can someone clip that, please? Can someone clip that whole little bit? I don't know how to do it. Can someone clip that bit from the first line to just before I say clip it, please?
I just love the idea that someone came in,
I don't know
right?
how you do it.
And the first thing that, here's my bit. I'm going to put and bum her.
Yeah, that's that.
And then just reinforce it within seconds, because it was still within the 22:26 moment.
Yeah.
Your wife will be getting bummed.
I think you're kicked from the Discord, Sinjin, not banned. Can we get that clip, please? Because that clip is going to go viral. That's the clip that's gonna make us Patreon millionaires. Kev flashes, I can hear you try something. You got to lay off the acid, man. Sinjin,
So
I don't think you're banned. I think you should. I hope you're not banned. I certainly didn't mean to. I was just kicking you.
So what do we do about the bum guy? I'm thinking.
Someone get his phone number. See if it was doing this weekend. No, you're not banned. I kicked you, didn't I? Are you actually banned from the channel? No.
You did.
It said kick. It removes you from the Discord. How do I add you then? It had a choice of kick or I had banned. Uh-oh. How do we get those guys? Mods, can I leave it with you to get those guys back? I would never. Those two are great, and I'm a big inspiration to me. And I would never, ever want to ban them. I'm like, let's get them back. Let's give Sinjin back his roles. Let's do it. What's happening to the bum boy? 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. So I did not mean it like that. I'm sorry. The bum guy. I don't know if that's any better. But I didn't mean it. I certainly didn't mean it.
I am going to deny, and I've also put a little note back to him, and it will be a him. Yeah. You are a very, very naughty child.
Very naughty.
Denied.
Naughty, 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 naughty.
What wives do and whether they get bummed is none of your concern, young man. I'd suggest it's very late.
Bumming is between a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman.
When they love each other very much.
There we go. Have we managed to get Vix and Sinjin back in? Don't clip that. Back into the Discord. Has that happened? Because I would not.
Remorse.
I feel awful that when I said to Vix, if I kick you, will that ban you? And she said no, so I kicked her. I feel awful that they were both banned. And there's not banners remorse. You said you wouldn't get banned. Let's just watch. This is going to be the clip that is going to go viral. Hang on a minute.
Tinjo.
Here we go. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Exo Tinjo.
Okay, yeah.
Came in hot. 22:26 this evening. With and bum her. And then shortly after, your wife will be getting bummed.
Let's find out what is. Well, go on quickly.
I banned him. And the request is unban me, please. Couldn't even be bothered to write please.
There we go. That clip is going to go viral.
Tinjo.
That clip is going to go viral. Look at Dave give me all the next time you should do. Next time I do what I want to do. Next time I do it. And I'll do it right.
22:26 this evening. With
I can
and
give
bum
Sinjin's
her.
mod power back. I might do. We'll see.
And then shortly after.
We'll see. Okay, we got that. That's. Okay.
Ban me, please.
Well, give me a great title that will sell this on YouTube. And then the title for YouTube. What's it going to be? You won't believe what happens when
a troll. A bum troll.
You won't believe what happens when a bum troll bums.
No, it's not a bum troll.
You won't believe what happens when
a troll.
Please unbum me. All right. Please unbum me. There we go. We got it. Please unbum me.
Bum ban.
And then you won't believe what happens when a troll asks to be unbummed. It doesn't have to be. Let me put in it. Find out. Support this stream. Let me put it up. This is the one. This is the one.
This is one people are going to be loving.
Our stream at www.patreon.com.
They'll be putting this on. Oh, they'll be putting this on TikTok and doing it.
Reddit. This is Reddit.
Impressions of it.
This is a subreddit. We've got a subreddit. Cherry Peapot says, I'm trying to get back into drawing. I struggle with drawing faces. Can I have suggestions of faces to tackle? Yeah, Basil, Faulty, and Pele. There you go. That's two. Okay. So please unbum me. That's going to get exported to YouTube. This is the clip. Apparently you haven't been banned on Discord. You can come into Discord anytime you want. Sinjin, I have to make you a mod, or do I? Any more?
James watching bloody Twitter writes, unbum my heart.
Okay.
There's one more.
It's not too many bum jokes. This is this now. This is the kid that phoned us.
That racist Fido Dido that rang up.
Yeah. But maybe it isn't.
Well, I don't care. He's annoying as well. So why am I being banned? Because I feel like it.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh dear. Okay. So Gamzali was a pain. Let's be honest. Oh dear. Didn't you earn millions from I'm a Celeb?
Oh yeah, Gamzoli. Did we ban him before?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
Was he banned before, Gamzoli? Our mods will tell us.
I can see. 4 bans. 4 bans.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean...
Okay, let's hear his piss poor excuse.
Oh, he wasn't. He goes in telling you how you should be running the thing.
Of course he does.
Can't believe how trigger happy you are. I haven't been abusive or anything, and you wonder why no one watches you anymore. Well,
you're horrible. You're watching now. You're a horrible person. You've been banned before. In fact, I remember you.
You've been given
Get the hell out of here.
3 chances.
Goodbye.
3 chances. You ain't getting another.
Goodbye. You're a piece of trash. Let's get disco.
If we're so unsatisfactory, why do you keep coming back?
Right, Vix, are you in our Discord? Are you able to enter our Discord now? Right. How do I? So there's Sinjin. So now what do I do to Sinjin? Click right click user for more. Right, more. So add note. Invite to server. Add remove friend block. What do I do? All right, he's invited to the server. How do I make him a mod again? Oh God, I hate life. I hate life. There's the link. Come and join. Everyone's welcome. Everybody's welcome. Godlock on Sinjin server. He's called Biggest Dick Boy, Spicy Daddy.
What?
Jesus, what is that? Who is that man? That is not the man that we know. Well, if I go here, then Sinjin should be down here. Oh, we got it. Then I'm going to go here. How do I make Sinjin a mod? Roles, mod.
Boom.
And he was actually, I think he was an admin as well. He's back. We're back. We've done it.
Spicy Daddy.
Spicy Daddy. We did it. We've done it. We're done. We're done for the night. That's our show. We hope you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, so what we're gonna do about it?
Let's give you a final thought to go into the
Give him a nice. So I'm hungry, but all the food I've got takes ages to cook, and it's a meal, and we've had a meal, so we're not having another meal. We'll have a banana.
Don't stress. Do your best. Forget the rest.
I like that. I'm up for that.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Hey, let's just check the patrons. I've just got a feeling that we're gonna.
Whoopee.
582. 582. This is genuinely brilliant. We could make 600 one day. 582. Okay, now we're talking. Now it'll be 576 tomorrow. I know how it works. What are you doing this weekend, Boyley?
This weekend I'm ferrying kids around, just like last weekend.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll play some games if people remember to invite me.
Come and play some. Yeah, let's play some games on Sunday. I'm seeing my mum tomorrow morning, and I'm doing the show 8:00 Sunday night. You're very welcome to call in. It's fun. And again, I would invite you when you are able to. You fancy it? Come and do a radio show. I will sit in this corner. I'll sit here and do the phone calls and stuff. I won't say I'm not here. You do the show. It's fun. You play a few songs. I'm not supposed to, but you play a few songs.
Well, hopefully I'll be in a position to be able to do something like that.
All right.
But I don't know when.
All right. I'm going to watch Your Honour. I'm halfway through episode 5 of Your Honour. I'm loving that. That's this weekend. I might play a little bit of COD tomorrow with you guys, if you fancy that.
It's Drag Race Canada and Drag Race Down Under for me at the moment.
Right.
There aren't any. I don't think I'm watching anything any heavier weight than that at this point. That's groovy.
Brown Eyes Dolly says, "Can we watch some more telly? Can I do what you want to do? We're going to bed." Have you ever played Gartic Phone? She just made me say something rude, like Hugh Janus. Was that what? Have I just said Gartic Phone? No, I think it's a thing. It's a racial slur. Vix, get out of here. Hang on a minute, Pete. I'm starting to question Pete's.
I think Pete is feeling a bit naughty as we head towards his birthday.
And dear podcasters listening to this, £6.66 and above, this will be uploaded.
Tim, you're not having the hollies.
Probably tomorrow morning. Let me go to bed. But if you're listening to it, you can give us a call and leave a message on the voicemail 0203 286 6370. 0203 286 6370. 020-370. If you're listening to the podcast, just give us a phone call. Let us know how things are going, man. 0203-286-6370 is the telephone number. Let us go and do a little rady poos.
Oof.
What was that?
It was my toe hitting the microphone stand.
I think it was wind hitting your anus hole.
Could you see glitter or rainbows?
No, but I can smell shit.
It must be you then. Rude.
Terrible.
It's very rude. It's very uncouth.
Terrible. All right, hang on. We've got to do the description of the show. Contains swears early on.
Yeah.
Then we mentioned the advert. And then I put, right, actually, this one is quite rude. Sorry. A lot of talk of bums, some sexual swear words, and Sinjin.
Bracket spicy daddy.
Hang on a minute. And Sinjin, spicy daddy. Sorry. I promise the next show and all shows from thence on will be family friendly.
Your mouth is cashing checks that your body can't pay for.
I mean, I had the option. What does the optional artwork do? You don't see it anywhere, do you? Anyway, so that's all set up, ready to go. I just need to get the audio of it, and that's going to happen. Let's go and do
a raid.
A little tricky little Raidingtons.
You beatboxing there?
I am a little bit actually. Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Let's go and do Janelle. Let's go and raid Janelle.
The cinnamon challenge was stupid as well. Oh wait. Oh hell no!
Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. Been fun.
Everybody in here got
problems.
I'll see you
8 o'clock Sunday night.
I've been
I
holding
might be
off on
around
redeeming
before.
Sing Time for a Whole New World every stream. Oh my gosh, Trey.
Thank you to our new
High Fire.
I missed off
Welcome
the
in.
J.
Talk about.
Thank you to our new patrons as well.
What's that?
It's appreciated.
Tigray? I'm sorry.
We're gonna
Help
make
me,
some
Ramon.
shows for you.
Humanity is a computer software company that provides software for businesses designed for employees.
Let's go and raid.
Love it. Justin, that's
See you later on. Have a lovely weekend. Toddy bye.
Oh my god.